Don't touch anything. Just look with your eyes, not your hands.
Okay.
So,
is that directed at anyone in particular, or is that just a broad?
it's a broad thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then why
what do you
were
think?
you looking at me the entire time you said that?
I've seen you work a computer, and I've seen the computer not work afterwards. So I've
seen the computer work, Jim. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did everything you told me to do. I used the mouse just like you told me.
That's what was worrying. You did
Yeah,
everything
it's not
I told
supposed to
you to
sound
do.
like that at all.
And-
The mouse isn't supposed to like rattle.
Well, I wouldn't know. I've never used one of them before. But I won't touch anything. Scout's honor.
Thank you. Worked on this for a very long time. I don't think I have it in me to try again if anything goes wrong. But I'm done. What do you think?
Yeah, big 16-pound sledge on that pole a couple of times would probably take care of it. You guys moved.
Yes, we did. We had URM.
Well, I've got it here. There's somebody nearby.
I wonder if they ever found out.
Well, now I reckon I ought to tell you a story about a little office that handles things nobody else will. You know, the supernatural, super unnatural, hauntings, hexes. The whole list is rather long, and we don't have near enough daylight for that. What you need to know is this. Ain't no script here. We make it up as we go. Music, sounds, etc. It's all produced for you live, like magic. And it being a scary story and all, I'm assuming it will have all the things scary stories do. But I'm just guessing here, because of it being improvised and all. Alls I know is with this cast, well, it's probably gonna be brutal, violent, and have enough moral decay to make our therapists quit. You got one of those, right? Good. So use your brain, okay? It's gonna be scary, strange, and dumb as hell. Oh, f*** off, you.
Looks futuristic.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I guess it is for you. I guess
I do like the chrome.
Yeah, it's the most advanced automaton I've ever seen.
I can see my own reflection. Ah, it's shiny.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I don't know what I expected from all of
Listen,
you.
I believe this is cool, but this would be like me showing you like an ancient camera and you being like, okay, this is a hunk of metal.
Yeah, no, I know. I didn't know what I expected. I'm just...
It's great. It's cool. Does that have a gun? Like, what is there any...
Does it?
No?
No?
Can it fly?
No.
I guess I'm...
No.
I don't know. I don't know what a Kenneth's deal is. I don't know. It's not a $6 billion man thing.
No, I'm not trying... I'm just making a body. I'm not trying to make a weapon.
Okay, all right. Sorry.
Speaking of,
Just exciting.
what does it look like? Can you describe it for those of us who can't see it?
Yeah. On this like metal table within the lab in the robotics lab produced by the office, you see a 6 foot tall kind of steel, silver, kind of some chrome, some kind of alloys thrown in humanoid body.
6 feet tall. I mean, you rolled a 1, so it can be as tall as you want, but my goodness. Okay. We have the Terminator.
The Terminator, 6 feet isn't that tall. I think it kind of was 6 feet. So
No, I know, but I just was imagining, like, I mean, because it's a construct, it could be any size. So I was truly, I was imagining like a doll-sized robot or something that goes on a desk. I didn't realize you were doing like a to size
Catsi wants to give as close to the original body as they can to Ikenna. So I think
you made him taller than me. Just an observation.
I think that was like by intent there, Gus?
No, just, I
mean, he is 6 foot.
Okay, that's fine.
That's not considered tall?
I mean, I guess.
Kind of is.
I've been
the average
around.
is like 5'9" or something.
Just for reference, I'm 5'7".
Okay, I didn't mean to make you all feel self-conscious about your height.
Oh, that's all right.
I'm not. I don't mind.
I'm not self-conscious. I'm just observing. I'm trying to find things to
get platform shoes, if you wanted to.
I don't need platform shoes.
It's kind of rude to tell Gus that they might need raises.
I didn't bring up the heights. Everyone else brought up the height compared to this construct I built.
What do you want me to comment on? Oh, cool, alloy.
Honestly, kind of. I worked hard on.
Okay, cool alloy, Akachi.
Shiny. I mean, every future science magazine. I mean, the reference that I have. I mean, this. Usually, the robots that they show in the future science magazines are. I don't know how to put it. This looks very refined. The future science magazines have like this just big, shape. There's no features. This is intricate. This is art, like a work of art that you've got here.
Thank you.
It's well crafted. Yeah. It truly is. Just what else would you like us to say? I mean that in a positive way. It's just this none of our expertise, so it's hard to be technically.
I expected more than I should have, and that's on me.
This is way cooler than C3PO.
You did a good job. That's what we're trying to tell you.
Yeah, and I'm not. The last time I got to actually use my degree was in university, where I was surrounded by experts who could, actually comment on what I did, and so that was my bad for expecting the same of you when you're quite literally not in the same field but different time to me. I'm sorry for putting that pressure on you guys. It's cool is enough for me. Thank you.
I feel like we've drugged this out far more than it was ever needed to.
We certainly have.
That was incredible diplomacy. Well done.
Yeah.
That was staggeringly good.
Thank you.
It's a really cool robot, and I can't wait until your brother possesses it.
Yeah, how that gonna work? Actually, I'm very curious there.
I'm not sure. I apparently put my brother in a mask, so I don't think this should be too much different. But I did that in the heat of a moment without actually consciously being aware that I did that. And I feel like this would need something more intentional and probably knowledge-based than that. So I intend on, researching, I guess.
Yeah, I guess the question is, how do you... I mean, I'm not a roboticist, but I guess you haven't programmed like a brain for this thing, right? Like this is just like muscle and bone and sinew, mechanically speaking.
Yeah, I assumed I didn't need it. It's seen, but if I do, I suppose I could use, because I don't know what I could use, honestly. I don't know how much memory a soul contains.
I guess you need something capable of, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but like a conduit or like a translator to speak for, like to the body?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you just be able to put the mask on it?
That sounds like a good idea. Maybe.
Definitely try.
I mean, that's the way it works for you. And if this thing, maybe you have to do something to the body first for it to be able to receive that. But that was what I was thinking you would do in the first place.
Yeah, no, part of it was I assumed I'd just be able to put a mask on it, but I also assumed that there would be an extra step. Because like, if I put a mask in a desk and the desk doesn't come to life, you know? So there must be something else that is needed to connect a inanimate object to the mask and have it animated.
Yeah, plus the mask, I presume the mask / Akena is more, I don't know what the word I'm going to use is, more attuned to you as a person and may not have the same ease of like, you know, if I was to put it on, I don't know if Akena would have, you know, as easy a time maybe, or maybe it wouldn't be possible because I guess that's a thing we haven't tried or done.
Yeah,
not saying we should.
Yeah, no, I agree. We shouldn't. But also that's a good point. I don't know why it works when I wear it. Again, I think this is all research I need to do, and as I told Gus earlier that I would love some help with.
Yeah.
This was the easy bit, and now we have to learn a whole new language, sort of, more explicitly than we have been learning it up until now. And now I definitely need help with that.
Can do. Yeah.
This is all above my pay grade.
No. We look for books. We look at books. We're capable of doing that. We can read.
I mean, the only research I've ever done is a popular science magazine, but this looks way more advanced than that.
You don't need to worry about the technology of it all. I'll handle that. I think I'm more the magic of it all, and I'm going to need help researching. And I think we're all on equal footing there when it comes to how much we know.
Yeah, like I could maybe work on how Akena is going to see with this body. That's a realm I'm, you know, good with.
No, that's perfect, honestly. Yeah.
All right, nailed the dismount. Yeah, I don't know like what kind of like optics you're using, but if they're, you know, the understanding of connecting a soul to a lens is something that I can probably help with at least.
No, that'd be perfect. Yeah, right now I'm just using a pair of thermal sensors and a lack of a term, two small cameras in his eyes. But again, I know how it all works mechanically. Magic confuses me still. I don't think it will ever not confuse me, but I'd like to be a bit less confused when I do this thing.
I think by the nature of it, magic is and will always be something you can never understand.
Yeah.
To understand it, wouldn't it become science?
I'll be honest, I do really prefer science, so I wouldn't be against that, but I understand why other people might not. But yeah, no, Gus, that'd be perfect. I'm probably going to look into how I can work with my transfer magic to see if I can make that conduit, if that's even necessary, I guess. Looking into conduits. Maybe even looking to see if anyone's done anything similar to this before. And I think past papers and experience would be very, very nice with this kind of stuff.
You might not like it, but there might be something in this book related to that.
No. I'm just going to set that boundary right now. No, we're not using it for any.
I was just figured I'd offer.
Now, the office has a library of some kind, right?
Yeah, most certainly does. You have Alder's office, which has a little bit of a bookshelf or two. And then you also have the door, which you could open to a little mini library as well.
Okay, so we could check the office library and see if there's anything. Something tells me it's going to be in like the forbidden section, right? Probably.
Probably, yeah. I think it's worth checking.
When's that ever stopped us?
Look, we can learn from the forbidden of what not to do.
That's a great argument, and the one that I'm locking in.
We're just doing
Again,
this
do you want me to
research.
look into the book for that then?
No, because from what you told me, you've made deals with the book, so it means that the book has a consciousness, which means it could also potentially lie, and lies are the last thing we need right now.
I mean, I'm saying if you find something in the book, you might not want to do it.
I don't know.
And I think
still.
Akachi's saying that the book might steer you away from the correct path.
Yeah, I don't
Malevolently.
trust anything from the book.
Fair
Until we
enough.
figure out what exactly it is, I cannot, especially
Sure,
when it
all right.
involves my brother.
And I guess if we don't find a book that helps us today, maybe the book expert that Aldra's tapping into might have something that helps you out too, Akachi.
A really good point. Yeah, that'd be
Yeah, helping out
great.
with Harry's situation and with yours.
Yeah, 2 birds, 1 stone. Let's check out Alder's office. I think she'd be
And
fine with
break! Oh, we could all go together. That's also fun.
that. Yeah, we're in the same. Yeah, we're going the same way.
Sorry.
I feel like we all do have to leave this room at the same time, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
well, we did try it that one time, but it was weird. Like it works,
Prop
but
the
it's
door
weird.
just in case it goes somewhere else later.
Yeah, sure. I'll keep the door open.
So the workshop. To the workshop, you mean, right? Okay.
Yeah, to the
And
workshop, leave that open.
Just reminding, I know we covered it again last episode too, but just reminding everybody that Akachi actually rolled a 1, the best roll you could make in the whole game for the body that they were working on. So it is immaculate, extremely well done. All right.
I as best as I could, I basically mimicked the musculature of a human body with metal and carbon fiber.
Yeah. We're also going to say, like, how does it move with hydraulics? Is there a hydraulic system?
No, I don't think. Actually, yeah, no, I think it'd be a hydraulic system.
Okay.
Hydraulics, and I think there's some like simple motors as well, but I think I put them in a way that Akachi doesn't know how imbuing this with life will affect it.
Right.
If it will need the help of the technology to move around, or if it will be able to do that magically itself. So I think they input these motors and hydraulics in a way that could be easily removed if necessary, if it turns out that they don't need these extra bits to move around. But yeah, right now they have the hydraulics, simple motors for like stuff like eye movement and dexterous fingers, the like. But yeah, hydraulics and motors.
Okay. Fantastic.
Have we ever witnessed Josephine / the Red Queen like move of her own? Like, have we seen what movement looks like for that? For that
You've
doll?
never seen her actually in the process of moving. You've just looked and she is now in a new spot.
We've
So we haven't-
definitely seen Martha twitch a little bit and shift, but
Yeah.
not like walk.
But not walk. Yeah.
We've seen movement, but not ambulance.
Yeah, not like locomotion, because
Yeah.
I'm just curious if the doll moves or if it's animated in some
supporting
other.
itself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a 2D frame being dragged around the screen. Absolutely, that's how I picture it.
Yeah, we head into Alder's office.
Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do one roll for if the
That
office
reminds me.
has a book related to what you're looking for.
Okay.
So you're looking for like what not to do, but also what to do. Specifically, you're looking for people or any knowledge on. Oh shit! I just realized the gravity of this. Frankenstein. You're looking for people who have made homunculus type creatures before, or put a
Prometheans.
human
Yay.
soul into any type of other entity, or are you specifically
Yes.
looking for like robotic? Okay. I would love for you to narrow down to like 3 questions
Okay.
that you have, and then we can roll to see if there are books with answers. Because I like the idea that if you do find answers to your questions, it's in multiple books.
Yeah. Okay. My first question
Mhm.
would be how people have people found how people allowed souls to possess inanimate objects. I think second, second question. I guess it's important. What level of control and movement
Yeah,
did
I
these
was just gonna
objects
say,
have when this was done? And I think as I walk in, my hand kind of like brushes against my spellbook at my side, the spellbook that once belonged to Kenna. And I think the third question I'll ask is it possible for the now possessed object to pass and manipulate magic?
Ooh.
I think those are my 3.
Okay. All right, then let's go ahead and make a roll. And depending on how well you roll, what I'll do is I'll answer in order.
Okay.
So if you get a flawless roll, we'll get all 3. If not, we'll do, maybe the first. If the roll's good enough, we'll do the first 2, that kind of sort of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I don't have anything to boost this, I don't think. No. Okay. So just mind. Right?
I would do mind, and I would do a 10 shift just because you made the body perfectly already. Like that was a 1 roll, so that was very good.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're gonna see what we can do.
Damn.
Would you like
I'll
to burn
yeah,
for
I'll
that? Yep.
burn.
Okay. That was a 95 for those listening,
damn.
and a
No.
70. Okay. That's still pretty good. That's still decent. And that doesn't mean that you won't find answers to these questions. You just won't find them here in the office.
Yeah.
Would be the way that I would do that. Okay, so we'll do. You don't find this in Alder's office, but if you do come out and then try to open a door to, say, a library like Gus suggested, then we would open the door, close for your workshop, open the door again. Maybe it opens to the kitchen and Gus realizes that he's hungry, then shuts the door, opens it again, and then it's the library. Like, hey, oh, I must have done that without thinking about it. And then you'll see like a very small like wall, ceiling to floor. In fact, there's also probably books hanging on the ceiling as well. Probably propped up with some sort of kind of like invisible, maybe plastic or some type of something that is preventing it from falling down, but so you can still read the books. So you've got books everywhere. And it is magically lit in here. So you don't see any light bulbs or anything like that, but basically where your eyes go, the spines of the books will illuminate so that you can kind of get an idea of what you're looking at here. And something really interesting happens when you're looking through here, Akachi, and that is that as the books are lighting up, you notice there's maybe one that is lit up that you haven't looked at yet, which draws your attention. And you're looking at this one and you're finding maybe some information on homunculus, which isn't really what you're looking for. Homunculus are like particular entities or creatures that are made from spare parts, usually human or animal and then imbued with some sort of life, but it is primitive life. It's not the transferring of one soul into another, although there is maybe a little bit of handwritten information in the margins here that kind of implies like it can be done, or maybe it's like in black or red ink actually, and it's kind of like a note of like, I know that this has been done before, where someone has transferred an entity in here, but they're still restrained and dumbed down or unable to kind of really, it's not exactly what you're looking for, but I think it's interesting enough that you're still reading it for a little bit. And then you have Gus, who is also looking in through the library as well. And Gus, the same thing happens. The library is magically lit, so when you are scanning the shelves and the spines, they'll illuminate for you so that you can read everything. And then your eye is drawn to one in particular, but it's not because it illuminated itself. Why did this book call out to you, do you think?
It's not that it illuminated itself. Is that because the book is a cautionary tale?
Okay.
Or,
yeah, that'll work. Yeah. Well,
as in, you won't find the answers in this book. You would only find an example of what not to do, perchance.
I more meant like, what about your ability dealing with like your magic deals with light, and so how does this book reveal itself to you? It's not that it illuminates like the way that it did for
I
Catsi,
see.
but for some reason, one book in particular calls out to you.
Yeah, I think it is pristine. Like, it seems like it's just been there for a really long time, but also taken care of. So like it's free of dust.
Okay. Which strikes you as odd, maybe. Like you're looking at it and you're like, that's weird. All of these other books are, varying. You've got magic for dummies, and then you've also got, old looking like tomes. But everything in here gives you the feeling that like you're not going to accidentally pick something up and curse yourself. All of those types of books would be kept somewhere separate. This is essentially just things that have been collected and added to the library. You might even find first edition William Blake poetry, something like that. Auguries of Innocence, maybe. And you're like, wow, okay, that's wild. But you're looking around and then you happen to see this other book that looks in mint condition. It's got a very simple blue cover, the typeface on the spine. What not to do when putting souls in objects is what it says. And it's in gold. It's in like gold emboss on the spine. And you're like, what the heck? So you go and you reach for the book. And
Automa do's and automa don'ts.
yeah. We're going back. That is absolutely the subtext there. Automa do's and automa
barely
don'ts.
English.
Yeah, no,
Gossip
that's
be like that. I don't even know how that works.
Yeah, what not to do when putting souls into inanimate objects. But as you're reading through this, Gus, why don't you make me a roll as well? This will be mind. You can have the 10 shift too. This is just to see if you find anything extra. It's not related necessarily to these questions because that roll was already done. But 81. Okay. Would you like to burn or would you like to leave it at the 81? Okay.
In this circumstance, I will.
41. Okay, perfect.
41.
Okay. Okay. What not to do? Well, no, because the question was how have people allowed souls to possess inanimate objects? I feel like I would like to give you some information on how they do it with movement, because specifically that was the second part of the question. And I think I'll leave the spell part, like the how did they do this, up to you guys to figure out and create, because that's a fun puzzle. And you technically know the basics of how to do this. So, Gus, what you find is information on I kind of like that it's written from the perspective of somebody who, you know, when you like read a tutorial for something maybe you're unfamiliar with and they all just assume that you know the basics of the thing, like anything related to Linux. They just like assume that you have a subset standard of knowledge that you may not have. That's what's happening here when you're reading about this. So what's left out is maybe the ritual. It just says like, do ritual. And you're like, but what ritual? You know, and then, but it has some other information for you about...
As any initiate of the unknown knows.
Yes, exactly. You just do your ritual, do your clean install, you know, whatever, and install it here. And like, how do I do that? So it's kind of, and in fact, let's just say that it's written in this kind of weird... this is clearly hidden inside of a tech manual. Like maybe this was like on, you know, GitHub style, revealing itself to you as you're reading through this. And it's tucked inside this book. But either way, you find information on being very particular about having your metal, your water, your air, your soul, all 4 of those pieces being really important. And then you see references to fire, salt, you'll see some kind of like notes in the margin here, but underlined, you will see something that there is like a major difference between trapping something into an inanimate object versus allowing that thing to exist and use it. And it seems that the difference is almost entirely in the ritual that is not included in this, in what metaphors that you use for that, and then also what soul that you're putting in there. And it's so if they are magically inclined, then it'll be easier for them to be able to move whatever it is that they need to move. So,
okay.
Which would also technically, I think, answer your last question, which would imply that they are also able to use magic.
Okay.
But the exact how to, you know, it's a ritual, not necessarily a spell, which those are technically like 2 different things. Ritual just means it's going to take a lot of time and probably some artifacts and things that you might need to collect. But it does seem to be mentioning things about, you know, tailoring it to specific people. You're also then going to get a list of individuals. Can you roll me a 1d10, please?
Myself, or is it?
Yes, we'll do. Yeah, I think you rolling should be fine.
Okay, 1d10, that's a 4.
Okay. Ooh. All right. 4. Roll me 2 more times, please. I'm going to give you 3 names on this list.
1d10 is a 9. And another 9. Is that a roll again, or?
Yes, please.
All right. And another 9.
No way. 3 9 in a row.
I'm going to roll it again. That is a 2.
If it was another,
maybe we just do the 9. Maybe that's the sign.
Maybe the 9 is very important.
Maybe the 9's done it a couple of times.
Yeah, I think so, actually. Oh my God, that's exactly what I'll do. Okay, this is... All right, you will get... So written in the margin, you're going to see a couple of names and also a note on, like, these people have successfully done this. But then it's like no details are really listed. It's just, it looks to be notes around like from this person at this time said that this person. So it looks like it's collected information over time, although you will see years next to it as well. You're going to see the bellhop, 1921. You're going to see the mourner, and you're going to, you're going to see the mourner, and that one is, wait, what's the year on this one? Oh, 1945. And then for the 9, yeah, I know. For the 9, you're going to see the bartender, 17 something.
Oh, no. Okay. 17.
Yep. And then if you want to do me one more roll, and this is just a random D100, just flat D100. I'm going to see if I give you
Flat.
locations for any of these. Yeah.
D100.
Mm-hmm.
A 99.
You will get one location with that 99. Do with that information what you will, but that location is next to the bartender and it says New Orleans.
That's 5 9s.
Yeah.
That is 5 9s, yeah.
It's 5 9s.
Yeah. And that's technically that's the 99 is an omen as well, which is crazy.
Forgive me, but is there any familiarity there? Because I'm certain that Gus went there that one time, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right.
Because I know that was a miniature interlude, but yeah.
Okay, you're right. It was a miniature interlude, but also...
I mean, he might not remember or recognize based off that, because...
Yeah, but do you remember... so you were also in Deathless, which took place there as well. So you're going to have to refresh my memory because I see this moment.
Shucks.
But I don't know which character it happened to. Did this Gus feel a pull when stepping out? Were you being drawn somewhere?
So I recall meeting the bartender, which was JJ. I can't remember if that was the name that she gave, but I met.
Yeah, it was
in this game.
In this timeline, met her. So I can recap the events. I can recap the events for you a little bit, which is that...
No, that's all I needed to know. Instantly, with that 99 omens roll, 100% it's there. The exact fucking location, and it's danger spidey senses tingling there with that.
Yeah.
I can't believe that, dude. Unbelievable.
Okay. There's some stuff here on the component elements that I think is important. What kind of metals did you use in the body?
I used mostly iron, mostly steel specifically, because that's pretty light. Some carbon fiber for some of the longer limbs, like the arms and legs. They're a bit lighter. Is there specific ones I should use or avoid?
I'm not certain, but I think my guess would be, as long as it's not a metal that's inherently anti-spirit or purified metal might not be the way to go in the case of trying to get a spirit into it. That's just a guess. This is not based off the book. This is just a guess. But we're talking about elements here. Metal makes sense to me. Soul, I think you're gonna have that covered. Yeah. Water, I guess that's the fluid in the machine. That might be worth
there's
making
some hydraulics and sort of cooling fluid going through. I can definitely replace the hydraulic fluid with water.
Well, I don't know if it has to be water, but if it's... What am I trying to say? I think something between... This is just a guess, again. I'm not basing this on the book, but just some theories floated. Maybe something that's closer to artificial blood, alchemically, might be a better way for a soul to animate the limbs of a body. It could be.
Okay.
Just as an idea.
Milk was used a long time ago for transfusions. It's actually weirdly compatible with blood.
Milk.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it'll eventually curdle, but there's magic involved. I'm just more noting that's easier to get a hold of.
Androids are full of milk in movies for some reason.
Oh, yeah, they really are. I'm thinking Alien and then the android is just the white liquid.
Yeah. Ash and Bishop, full of milk.
I never thought I'd hear a Bishop full of milk, but I think you're right.
That's the episode title.
Full of milk.
Yep, you got it.
No F, just full of milk.
Full of milk. Full of milk.
I'm going to assume that's not related to alchemy,
It just
though.
depends on what type. I mean, do you need skim, 2%, 1%, 3%? I mean, what type do we need? Does it even matter?
Probably it's whole on account of that was more of a medieval thing.
Yeah, well, what I'm saying is some kind of conduit liquid might be good for the animation of the body that the soul can communicate with directly. That's just a theory, not really tied to anything. And then I guess air would be like traditionally in alchemy, air represents life. It's like the breath of life. So I guess that might be.
Also makes sense.
That might be. I don't know if it would be like a component in the machine, but it might be like the spark between it all. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, as as you're explaining, Gus, I might come in and help you because you did succeed on 2 of these roles here. So as Gus says, I'm not sure if it's a component in the machine. You may see a couple notes that kind of like hint at that. Like you may need some powerful relic to power this thing, that it has magic of its own outside of your own. Yep. And then
that's going to be
next to
interesting
these names, also Gus, you'll see next to the bartender, you'll see homunculus. It's circled. Next to the bellhop, you'll see spirit in the lift ? And then the mourner is reanimation, and that's underlined.
Okay, so just to double check, bellhop is spirit in the lift.
Yep.
Mourner is reanimation.
Yep.
And the bartender was
Homunculus.
homunculus. Okay. There are these 3, so I'm just gonna, I guess, bookmark them, flip between them. I think my browser is glitching out like crazy, so I'm just gonna reboot this real quick. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. I can also put it in the chat here for you as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
That'd be great. Okay, this is some headway. Got some names here that we can maybe reach out to and ask how it went, or see if there's any books on them and their exploits specifically.
You could try that route first and see if they have any other books they've authored.
Yeah, I think we probably kind of found what we could here, but anywhere else? Do you think Devil's Dividend would have anything or access to these books at the very least?
I bet you they would. It's just going to cost you some.
Yeah. I think I'm willing to pay a good amount.
I mean, I'm
Get this
sitting
right.
on... How many chips do I have?
Too many.
Pull out a mess of chips from my jacket. I think I can cover it. I mean...
Are you sure? I know you won those. You won those incredibly fairly and very surprisingly.
Well, I mean, they're to be used, and we can use it for this. I don't see why not.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you. Guess we just... Alder would be fine if we leave, right?
Alder said kind of do whatever. So... there was no explicit instruction to not do anything. I think it was just mostly to stay out of trouble, which, I mean, that's such a generic statement, and
Which is definitely
real
what
rich
we're
coming
doing.
from her, admittedly.
Going to a
Staying out
place
of
called the
trouble.
Devil's Dividend is really
That
going
she brought
to
us
be,
to first.
That's a good
All
point.
right. There's a lot of defensiveness in this room. Are we all
I know.
good?
Well, tell you what, if we just go with a clear objective, head on in, see if we can talk to somebody who knows about this subject in a book that they might possibly have. We offer up the chips. I'm pretty sure this should be a sufficient amount, but if it isn't, let's just say if it isn't, if we need more chips, what do we do then?
What? Oh, so we're going to the dividend?
That's
Yeah.
the thing. We don't know
Okay.
if there is a book there, but if there is a book there, and if we cannot afford it, what do we do?
Might be a
I
put
will-
a pin in it and talk with Alder later on it. But we haven't. That's,
Yeah.
that's a route.
All right.
So maybe.
I'm not suggesting we gamble. That's the last thing I'd
That's
suggest,
exactly
but
the first thing you'll.
It's an option. All I'm saying is, if it's necessary, I think as a team we need to discuss if gambling might be the way.
Dangerous.
This book, if it exists.
Dangerous man.
We can discuss it if we cross that bridge, if there's even a bridge to cross.
What's the supernatural casino equivalent of washing dishes to clean your debt? Out of curiosity.
I don't know, but I feel like we don't want to find out.
Yeah, I feel like that might be.
Yeah, I feel like I received a head shake from on high, which might
Somewhere, Alder sneezes. Achoo!
Gonna have a second mob after Jim.
Yeah, we don't need to.
The dangerous question. I mean, that head shake also was just like, that's a dangerous question. You do what you want. You know, like if you want to go and do that, I am all for it. I will never be like, don't do that.
No, your head shake would never deter me from doing what's funny in the moment. Trust me.
Yeah. Well,
because we don't have any locations with these names, right? Sorry, I did drop out for a little bit. So we don't have
sorry,
any,
you do.
we do.
You do. You have. Ooh.
we kind of do.
You kind of do. I gave you the New Orleans location for the bartender.
That's right.
But I will also give you. I'll give you the other locations too, just in case. Bellhop you have is New York City, and the Mourner you actually have as France, Paris.
Paris, France.
Yeah, and we're just thinking about going to Delaware Dividend to see if they have a book that maybe one of these people wrote, or just found information on these people, and then
maybe just a how-to. I mean,
or just a
hell,
how-to. Yeah.
might as well ask. Just, is there a book on how to just do this in the first place?
You're going to be like, hey, they keep talking about a ritual in this book. Is there a book on the ritual?
Well, yeah,
I mean,
on the
there might
ritual.
be.
And when I felt that shutter, that chill, whatever was related to like the bartender and the location there, do I know where that is? Like, do I think I'd be able to find my way back there?
I think your thought was just, I don't know if it's necessarily like, oh, this is the location for sure, but it was like the moment you read that line, you remembered going in, you remembered being there, you remembered going into that bar, you remembered speaking to JJ, and you remember feeling someone watching you, and you just remember, that feeling of being unsafe, and like that is not a good idea.
Okay.
Like
all right.
when you're looking at that, like a spider's web is really kind of the vibe that you were getting when you were looking at that. But I
do
mean,
recall
how hard is it to
something.
stumble into that again? Probably not. You probably could find it. Probably.
Yeah, I'm just trying to, because Flick thinks this is catastrophic. I don't know if Gus has.
100%.
I don't
You
know
rolled
if
a
Gus has.
999, which she was 9 on that list, and I was like, no way, no way, no way, and then a 99. So I was like, all right, fine. The face.
So I just want to make sure that I'm not accidentally meta steering away from that as an option. Is
oh
all I'm
no,
saying.
no. You
But-
definitely felt danger. Let's not send you there. Yeah.
Okay, I
The
think I do
99
recall
was
there
like,
being something like Gus casting off almost like a thread was going to attach to him, and he like evaded it at the last second. That's what I recall. So, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna say that if we do anything with the bartender, that we leave that till like very last. I think that might be a smart idea. That's just a smart play. That's just my suggestion to the team, to the group.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Can I ask why?
Do you remember when a piece of my soul got cleaved off and used to jumpstart Harry's heart when he was dying?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I kind of like ran out the door, and I was, I was a very teenager, I admit, but I ended up.
I think it's very fair after you've had your part of your soul cleaved off to be upset about it.
Yeah, I don't blame you there.
Well, but I think I ended up in this person's domain, is how I'm gonna put it. That's what it felt like.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm just worried. So just putting that forward.
Thank you for that.
Rather than keeping it to myself until we get there or something, you know, just in case.
Yeah, no, I definitely appreciate that. I think if you feel unsafe there, I'd say we just outright avoid it. If I
Well,
I
not
don't-
unless we have something to bargain with that we can actually part with, and like, you know, that we do with smarts is what I would be very careful and intelligent if we had to go there, but I prefer that we didn't.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, we can. That'll be plan Z.
All right, cool.
Plan Z. Okay.
Devil's
Okay.
Dividend.
sorry. Yeah.
I'll go to the door. Hey, Devil's Dividend.
Is
what's
there
open?
anything else that you are grabbing before you guys go? Or like, are
Drac
you?
knows I should grab the mask. The Catsi doesn't want to grab the mask yet.
Okay.
So at least for me, I don't think anything else.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'll grab the crucifix. I think we called it the Crucifix of Anguish, the one that contains Queen M's anguish of what, 100 or so years? I can't remember how many centuries of that we were able to store in there.
If I see you grab that, it'd be, are you thinking of that for trade maybe over there?
Yeah, I feel like
A
this
heart
must
attack
be...
Zarts.
Oh my
I'll
God,
pick
that's
up
right.
the heart stopper.
Yeah.
I called it.
The heart stopper. That's right.
I mean, hey, if you're already bringing one thing like that, might as well bring another. That probably has value.
Yeah. Let's see what I can trade this in for.
Oh, fantastic.
May
Okay. Yeah.
May I
Mhm.
add one Polaroid that casts light to the pile? Was that of interest?
Probably.
Yeah. I basically just want to know what you guys are bringing
Yeah, what is
with
that
you
loadout,
in case.
basically?
Yeah. What's your loadout, just in case you decide to trade anything as well? You know.
Yeah.
So I want to
Well,
know
I've
what
got-
you're bringing with you. Yep.
6,500 chips. So
There's
bring
that
in
also. Yep.
Yeah.
Should we? Oh, wait. Looking over at Jim. How does Aldo feel about trading magic things in? I ask this because, and I probably motion over toward my desk where you and I have left a Scrabble board and a blender.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because those are probably worth something a pretty penny. But I have no idea if we do that and then we'll come back and just be like, hey, what the fuck? I mean, she might say that anyway, but I don't know. I've kind of gotten enough of that the
It
last
depends.
couple of days. I'm
Sorry, I
kind
had
of
to.
feeling. Yeah, it depends.
Yeah, you know,
I bet
it
does.
depends. You
Sorry,
know,
I'm so
no, I mean, the way I
Thank you.
I mean, the way that I look at it, we got those in the field. Do with it what you want. If you don't think it's going to be useful, then...
Well, I think it'll be
trade it
very
in.
useful. I think we could definitely trade in for it, and I think that's useful in this situation. I'm more noting, I have no idea if that is above board.
I mean,
And
above
I'm-
board to what? I mean, we don't exactly have, codes of conduct here. I mean, we kind of make it up as we go along. Do what you feel is best, whatever's weighing on
I'll
your
be honest, I'm not going to make that decision because whatever I choose will be doubted. And I don't mean that in harshness, but that is the truth. It is why I was asking. I will not make that choice.
Well, inaction is also a choice.
Cool. So I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. Thank you, Jim.
So then what I'm trying to tell you is, doesn't really matter. Just do what you need to do.
You realize that puts me in a pretty bad spot there, Jim.
I'm gonna pat Harry very gently on the shoulder, but like full open palm, like.
It's all right. I mean, I get it. You're under a lot of stress, a lot of scrutiny, but do what you feel is necessary. You won't catch any flack from me.
I appreciate that. Wasn't. Akachi, if I happen to take these, get some chips, and give them to you, are you going to be upset about that?
No, I don't think I have any reason to be.
Even though I made the choice and did it, would you be my judgment? Would it be impaired?
I'm not worried about your judgment. You give the Devil's Dividend the items. The Devil's Dividend gives you the chips. It's not
I'm
going to
talking about me
corrupt the
taking
chips.
this in general from the office and selling it. And you have been judging my judgment.
I waved the crucifix of anguish.
You
doing
made
the
that.
same thing.
You made that. I found this on the field with Jim. That's what I'm getting at.
I didn't want you to look in the book because I think the book could lie to us. You selling...
You've also said you don't know if you can trust anything I say because it's influenced. That's what I'm getting at. I'm not using this to attack you, okay? I want to be very clear.
I'm fully aware. I'm just trying to let you understand what I'm doubting. Right now, we're planning on giving these items to exchange for chips at the Devil's Dividend. That sounds fine to me. I don't see why you having the book would change my opinion of, yes, more chips is better than less chips.
It's the selling of the thing, taking it from the office and selling it when it was brought to the office. That's the issue I have, not necessarily the chips. If there's no issue whatsoever, I'm gonna grab that Scrabble board and bring it with us.
Yeah,
I picked it up in the field, and I have no qualms with you trading it in for chips.
Okay,
More than
that's all I
welcome.
wanted to know. That was it. But I will remember this in a positive way. Just, thank you.
I'll turn. Actually, I'll just wait. Does anyone else have anything to grab?
No, just the 6,500 chips.
And I believe those are at the dividend for you on your account. So you don't,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So I don't even have any physical chips. Do I have like a voucher or something that just hey, this is how many chips you have?
Yeah, there's no voucher. It's just based on you and your aura magical voucher, I guess. Your presence. They'll be able to look at you and be like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, isn't
You
Dying
can
like
also
an aura on us?
Yes, it is. You also have that you can use in trade as well. If you don't have chips, you can also trade your actual dine and or experience for those listening experience points that you use to level up and buy things with. You're able to trade.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So if you've got a bunch of that you haven't used.
Oh no.
Then...
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
All right.
And to be clear, it is at this state unspent dine. If you've spent it, you cannot trade it. At least not at the front.
Oh, I don't like that you said that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, if everyone's
Everyone's
ready,
good. If everyone's got their items,
All right, let's roll out.
Just clarifying. Can we do a very quick round shout out of what everybody has on their person to potentially trade?
Yes.
Include
I have
maybe the unspent dine you have available as well, just so for those listening.
Okay.
Kind of get the vibe. Yeah.
I have 7 unspent dine right now, and I'm also bringing my Heartstopper, my little can leave a heart attack in it, and the Crucifix of Anguish, which has, I don't know if we said that I contained all of Queen the Queen's anguish in it, or if it was just a couple of centuries. I can't remember what we actually ended up saying there.
It was not all of it for sure. It was
okay.
like maybe 100 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
100 years
Of Queen's anguish. Yeah.
Queen's
I think
anguish.
50 zots would be worth anything.
There's 50 normal zots.
Just normal unmagical zots. Yeah, you can bring those. I'm not gonna say what they will or will not be worth, but yeah.
What kind of price would a Sobi no fear fetch?
Those are magical.
I'm
Those
kidding.
are magical.
I'm not
So
gonna-
you
I don't know if we have any. Is my only point.
I'm pretty sure he left you a case. Yeah.
A case?
Yeah, I'm
I've
pretty
had
sure.
one of them.
I asked
I've
him in a DM as well, and he said he fully left
Gotcha.
some for you guys for sure.
How does a man carry a case? It's not important. It's like,
Yeah.
it's not
We don't
important.
ask questions of Mark.
You're so good at inserting the half question mark.
Yeah, it's so unbelievably good.
I'm bringing my regular camera, you know, just in case I need it. But I'm also bringing the book that has the information in it. So this book of syntax and programming-esque language that talks about the ritual. And then the third thing I'm going to bring is potentially to trade is the only little bit of magic I've made, which is the Polaroid that has light trapped in it that can be used as like a flashlight. You know,
Ooh, okay.
tiny little utility thing. And I have 5 unspent dine.
Okay. Who's next? Harry, you want to go?
Yeah, sure. I've got 3 unspent done. On me, not necessarily for trade, but I have my book. I've got my Snake Eyes Dowsing Rod, and I have the Scrabble board, which was described as, see how exactly, Runes Ouija, essentially. Like you toss the tiles and it'll answer a question potentially.
I think we changed that, didn't we? What the Scrabble board did in that green room call. Hold on, let me just pull up my notes.
Maybe, please.
But either way, you're bringing the magical Scrabble board, and how much unspent dine do you have?
3.
Okay. And Jim.
I'm the only thing that I would bring, I guess, is the voucher, if I even had one, because I know I have chips there, so I don't have anything to trade. I'm already kind of loaded over there.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were bringing like your smokers or anything like that, but you did. You won a crazy amount.
I would probably always have that.
Okay.
Yeah, I always keep those on me.
And then do you have any unspent dine that could potentially be used here?
I do. I've got like over 14 unspent dine.
Oh my God. Okay.
I'm about to.
Someone has to watch
Perfect. Okay. Well, then in that case, go ahead and make your roll to open the door. Do you guys remember how to get there?
Oh, we walked across water?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have the
that's
dividends. We have the spell.
It was like a horseshoe,
entrance.
like a gilded horseshoe that we tapped to the heel of our boots.
Mm-hmm.
And then we walked across the
And
water to the
walked.
ship.
Yeah.
I figured out what we did with the Scrabble board, just to remind everyone in case you do decide to use this. Scrabble has to be played for real, so no one can try to lose on purpose. But the winner gets to skip a death roll on a major roll.
Yeah,
like on a
remember this.
burnout. They get to just skip it if they win the game. Yeah.
And everyone else is debuffed until it's done, I believe.
Yeah, I think it says they take major burn conditions, but then everyone takes their major burn conditions, but whoever wins the actual match basically just gets a free burnout roll without having to worry about dying, which is crazy fun. That's a very powerful item. So it should be worth quite a lot. Okay, so you said you guys have the ability now to get to the dividend. I believe you said that that's like a spell that you've got, but yes, you've got your fancy little horseshoes. So maybe at some point Gus goes, well, wait, what about the like little horseshoe things that we were using? And then Catsi might chime in and say, well, you know, that was attunement, but we're attuned now, so we should just be able to walk on the water.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys don't necessarily have to bring the items anymore. You're now Devil's Dividend members. So somebody make the roll, though, as you are exiting out the door, please.
I can make the roll. I think
you mentioned that you're grabbing the door.
I thought for sure you were going to say that Scrabble played like exactly like Jumanji, but it was Scrabble. I don't know why. That's what I thought you were going to say. But
You pulled it into a word puzzle.
That would be amazing also.
Or every word you make is created in real life in the room you're in.
Crazy.
Oh, that'd be
fun.
Overpowered. Sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Depression.
Just a sandwich.
Oh my God.
I
don't need that.
That's a long word, too.
No, SSRIs.
I don't think that technically counts as a word. Sorry. Okay.
Acronyms aren't allowed.
Yeah. So who's rolling for the? Yeah. There you go.
There you go.
Who's rolling for the door? The main door.
I'm rolling. I'm just trying to think. I can think of any way to give me a shift.
I mean, you've been there before. You can visualize it. So remember, you need 3 things, and it'll go 5, 10, 15 for a shift.
Okay. I was gonna say I was given a fortune there. I think 2 fortunes actually.
Oh,
Yes.
the printout.
The
Yeah.
printout from
The printout, and I
Zoltan?
met someone. Zoltan.
Zoltan?
Someone also
Yep.
rolled knuckle bones as well.
Oh yeah,
for
that's
me.
right. Yep, that's right.
Oh god.
I'll hand you my dice as a symbol. It's a gambling.
Yeah, I'll take that. That makes sense. Yeah, so I would also like to so the fortune teller, the one that rolled knuckle bones for me. It says what I wrote here is that Catsi is caught up in this because of a duty that was supposed to be fulfilled by someone in her bloodline. Would me thinking about this fortune teller specifically be a kind of an additional one, or would it just count as envisioning as well? So wouldn't count as an additional?
Oh no, that can count as an additional because you can remember the actual scene, the fact that you guys were at some weird jungle, Alder took you somewhere weird, and then you guys walked along the water, along the river to get here. To get to this huge riverboat casino. So that's 2. Do you have another? Oh, perfect. That's a 50 as well.
50
Nice.
under. That's right on my
Nice.
50 under. Should have been 60, so I only had 2, but still under. 50 under 60.
Okay, so you open the door and you are immediately hit with a wave of humidity. And you can hear tropical birds and everything as you kind of step out. It seems to be sunset. So the sun is setting, but it's still very, very, very warm. And all 4 of you step out, and you'll immediately notice that you are pretty much exactly where you need to be for walking maybe a little ways, because the door can't just appear really out of nowhere. I mean, it can, but it's usually picking a spot. So maybe you guys step out of an old shack or something like that that's clearly not used for anything else. Maybe it has some old damaged surfboards, maybe some other things in there, but it hasn't been actually used or touched or maintained or anything like that in a very, very long time. But you kind of shamble out of this very tiny shack one at a time, and then you immediately recognize the jungle and the river. And then, wait a second. We didn't come out on a jungle. It was more like a side.
It was a beach.
Yeah.
It was a beach. But I think in
It's
this
like
moment...
the riverbed.
Yeah, I think in this moment you realize, the boat moves. The boat is not static, and you have now moved to a new spot where the boat is. But there is an initial moment of recognition where you're like, this is where we were supposed to be. And then it takes you a second, and you go, wait a second, we weren't in... This wasn't tropical before.
It wasn't this humid.
Yeah, it wasn't this humid. But then you'll notice kind of maybe not an actual pathway, but you see a way down to the river, and you just kind of know, if you're heading to the dividend, this is where you need to go. You can't see it yet until you walk on the water. But yeah, you guys will kind of walk on down. Is anybody doing anything else before I just take us to the dividend, or are you good? Okay. So you guys kind of get to the edge, you look around, it's deserted. There doesn't seem to be anything around here. And then you take a deep breath, and Akachi just both hands in their pockets and then begins walking across the water. You don't see anything yet until you're about halfway along the river. And then you will suddenly see the dividend kind of revealing itself to you. And there is the bouncer outside, who is the same as last time, actually. So pale, almost lavender-like skin. He has pointy ears and sharp teeth. His eyes are like a glowing violet, very clearly not a humanoid, or a humanoid, but not a human. And certainly nobody in cosplay. So you're just, that might startle you a little bit. But he steps to the side, and he says, right this way. And lets you in. He seems to recognize you. Yep. And lets all 4 of you in. Oh, wait. Harry, make a roll.
What kind of roll?
Soul, please.
Any
yes!
shift?
No shift.
Great. 59.
Do you want to burn?
No, but I will use Devil's Luck, which means I just get to roll again, and I have to accept the second.
Yep. Go for it.
It's basically a freebie, so I'll do that.
8. Oh my God. Okay.
I'm pretty sure I know why this happens.
Yeah. Wait. Okay. So, but
please.
I'm gonna need some help here on this because I really wanted your brain and I want to know how Harry would do this. So, this guy was gonna stop you and say no weapons allowed inside and look at your spell book, but the book activates and stops this from happening, which is crazy. So, how does that happen?
Oh yeah, I mean, I think if anything, it's a visual. It now is just a pager. Like
it turns into a pager.
It shifts for a second, and it's the pager to everyone, including myself.
I don't think okay, but
no,
this is an illusion. Well, there's something specific
illusion,
about this book. Illusion is fine, but if anyone were to actually reach for your pager, they're gonna feel the book. Because the book itself can't transform. Okay, cool.
Can't move, right. Yeah.
You wouldn't part an old man from his pager.
Yeah, exactly. That's like my, yeah. But I think
it just looks like a 90s pager that is just clipped to my belt.
Oh, sweet bean. Okay, it wasn't what it looked like. It's that it felt and was radiating magic. So we're going to say not only does it look like a pager, but it also doesn't feel magical at all anymore to anyone else around you as well. So,
and it's just fully hiding itself.
Yeah. Okay. So we see this man step forward as if to stop Harry. I don't know if anyone wants to notice this. You may. You don't have to roll for it. To stop Harry, and then blinks for a second, looks back over Harry again, then looks at the rest of you, shakes his head, and then says, what's your last name, Harry?
If just in general, Darcy.
Darcy. My apologies, Mr. Darcy. Right this way.
No issue at all. Thank you.
And lets you on through.
I'm assuming I knew what happened right there.
Yeah. With an 8, you can tell he was going to stop you and tell you no weapons allowed. And then your book stopped that from happening.
Yep.
And you're aware of that. And that's wild. Okay.
Thanks, Devil's Luck at the Devil's Dividend.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so once inside, you have returned once again to the Devil's Dividend. To remind everyone, it is a very grand casino boat. And it looks like a weird, strange blend of time. Like you've got, kind of that smoky 1920s, 1930s, nightclub vibe. But then you also have old statues that feel like it's straight from the Roman period. There's just like a weird mix between time in this space. There are 3 levels to the Devil's Dividend that you are aware of. I think you've been on the first 2. So the first level here, I can actually just move you guys over here real quick. I did not expect you to come back here so soon. We can all see this, yes?
Yeah.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, and this isn't exact. This is like the best map that I could find, but essentially here you are, there's a grand staircase that will lead up to the second level. So when you enter in onto the Devil's Dividend, you are on the lower floor. And this is essentially, a Vegas on water. But this first level is full of like card tables, lots of gambling. There is like a main kind of like station where you'll see like a young woman with dark hair, not the same as last time, who is kind of at this like main station concierge. And then you will see a bunch of other, tables that line for gambling. And the big thing about the Devil's Dividend is that this is magical gambling and anything is for sale, including yourself. So be very careful what you say, be very careful what you agree to. Otherwise, have fun and enjoy. The second floor, which Gus and Akachi visited last time, had a lot of other individual shops, almost like a bazaar. Or a marketplace in a way. There was fortune telling. The second floor is really maybe where you're going to try to find someone who might have a library for sale or something like that. Now, this is also technically a sanctuary. So if everyone would like to rest, you will go back up to full health. Yep, which is a very clever way to get your health back up there, guys. Good job. You will go back up to full health.
I didn't even think about that.
Yep.
I fully forgot about that.
And
Yeah.
burn.
Which-
How much burn would clear?
I think all of your burn is going to clear because they want you to spend it all. So, yeah,
Oh.
the second you guys walk
Very
in, you're
fair.
going to feel like very relieved. I would say that it's probably not until you take a drink off of a table, or, you know, maybe somebody's offering you a drink and then you take that sip and then you feel the relief. But essentially, if you're not going to drink, that's fine too. But the second you kind of go in and partake in some way with the devil's dividend, you're going to feel that relief. And, you know, it honestly, it feels pretty great in here. You know, it's really nice. Yeah. So what do you do? Where do you go?
Well,
I
I can certainly use a rest, and you can take the chips. I don't trust myself.
This is the
with
best
them
gin and tonic I've ever tasted.
That's very insightful of yourself there, Jim.
here. Yeah, and also the bourbon here is too good to waste, so I'm just gonna relax and enjoy myself.
Fair
knows
enough.
I need it.
Okay.
okay.
This isn't like a weird double bluff, is it? I know it'd be the right place for it, but I'm just asking.
I mean, if
Me?
Jim hands us the chips, then we have them. So that's pretty hard to bluff.
I'm gonna. You know what? I trust you. I trust you wholeheartedly
Thank you.
because we're a team.
I was going to ask, Gus and I didn't do any exchange of chips really on our visit here.
Oh,
Do you
I
know
can
where
show
we
you
have
how
to
to
go
do
for
that.
that? That'd
Yeah.
be great.
Yeah, I can show you. All right. And I go up to the chips counter. The attendant there.
Perfect. Make me a roll, Harry. Just a standard soul roll, please.
Roger. 32 success.
You were actually with Jim when he won, though, right?
I was with Jim when they won, yes, and also at the chips counter when we did exchanges. Jim and I were.
Okay. I'm more just thinking if maybe there was some random chance that this individual recognizes Jim and you, because it was a crazy amount to win at the
I
Devil's
rolled it.
Dividend.
Jim's
Yeah,
not walking
exactly.
with us, I think. Jim was sitting back relaxing, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
So no,
Yeah,
I know,
I'm
but
sitting back relaxing.
but you were with him, so I was just
Yes,
rolling
I
to see
was.
if maybe she recognizes you and then looks over to, you know, who was with you and sees Jim, and then it's just like, and we're actually gonna roll with that. So she absolutely does that. Where are my adorable glasses? Hold on. These'll do. Okay. So she's got dark hair. It's like pulled back into a low ponytail. She's got very large green glasses. And she does a thing where she looks up and has like a very bright customer service smile. And then there's just a moment where it's like, wait, I think I recognize you. And then her eyes dart over the rest of your party. And then she sees Jim having sat down at a table with a whiskey, and then excitedly goes, "Oh, Mr. Darcy, welcome back."
Thank you, ma'am.
who
How's your evening
did,
going?
who did you bring with you to the Devil's Dividend today?
Some companions, co-workers of mine.
Oh, coworkers. Is this a working bonding experience that y'all are on, or?
In a way, I suppose, yes.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, how can I help you?
Well, we've got a few things. I'd like to see about what this could get me for an exchange, as well as take out the few chips I have in my account. I have 100 in my account that I left here.
Okay. Perfect. So let's start one thing at a time. Let's go ahead and give you your 100 chips.
Right. Thank you.
Hand here, please. And a kind of ritualistic like circle appears up on the table. It definitely has the traditional 5 points. There are a couple of other circular lines in it and some symbols that you don't recognize, and it just appears and flutters to life with light on the table. This is a spot for you to put your hand.
Which I do without hesitation.
Which Harry does without hesitation. There's maybe the slight sensation of like a pricking feeling where you're like, ow, but then it's gone and you feel great and you don't even remember what's happened. And then she seems to be looking at something that you can't see. And after a second, she goes, okay, yep, that is 100 chips. And she leans down, pulls something out, looks to be a box with some more of the strange occultish-like symbols on it. There are 3 locks on this box. She just quickly flip, and then spins a dial on one, opens the box, and then turns around and shows you the box. She doesn't touch the chips, but you're welcome to pull the chips out of the box.
Which I do.
Perfect. And then she closes the box, does the 3 locks again, and then puts it back under the counter and turns to you, Akachi.
I don't think I have any chips in an account, but I was like with Mr. Darcy over here. I wanted to see what I can get to when I exchange this, and I'll set the crucifix of anguish down.
Ooh, okay. This is so fun. Okay, make a roll for me. Anything that would do with bartering, charisma, selling, anything like this. Yeah.
Truly nothing. And I will set under Heartstopper as well. Beside the crucifix.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
I haven't set the Scrabble board down. I was waiting for all this to finish up.
Yeah, I have nothing, so I guess it'd be soul, right?
Yep. Soul will do.
Ooh, soul is terrible. Okay, let's see. Nope. 50 over 20.
Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Can you explain exactly what this does? And she points to the crucifix.
Right now, it contains about a century or so of the Bloody Queen's, I don't know if it's safe to say here, anguish.
Okay. And what about this? And she points to the Heartstopper.
That just contains a heart attack I was having at the moment. I transferred it over into the Zots.
I just so nonchalant.
Okay. Well, honestly, and she'll lean a little bit more towards Mr. Darcy. Mr. Darcy, it's probably better for them to try to use these items as trade than to necessarily trade for chips. The deal that I can give them is significantly less than potentially somebody that might specifically find value for these items. But I can absolutely give you a trade if you'd like.
Yeah. Hold one moment, is there happen to be like an item exchange here of some kind? I haven't explored as much as I would like.
Oh, there's not an item exchange so much as the bazaar upstairs.
That's more what I meant. My apologies.
Yeah,
yes.
and you might be able to find somebody that would be able to trade you a little bit more equal value. But
yes.
we don't do that here at the front, obviously. Although when you do come to the dividend for the first time, you do get a set of chips to start.
We do?
Oh.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes. You already got those.
Just roll me a D200, please.
Where is Jim right now when I look for him?
Jim is like, I feel like Jim's like sat at one of the tables just watching you guys, or maybe watching one of the tables. Like, oh, I wish I could be playing right
I'm
now.
just kind of watching one of the. What I'm doing is like, I would have picked that. Every time.
Yeah.
The roulette wheel goes like. It's like,
I'd be on fire. What am I rolling? Sorry, what did you say?
You're just rolling a D200, and we're gonna see what
D200.
Yeah, we're gonna see what the starting rate is today.
Today? That's rude.
170.
Yeah,
I only got
170
100 last time.
Yeah.
And roll for it. How dare they?
Okay. It's 170 each today. Would you like to? Would you like to accept the exchange?
The exchange?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, would you like to accept that offer?
What am I giving for the offer?
170 chips for your first time. For your first time exchanging your first time here.
Exchanging my first time here at the dividend that I'm about to have.
The first hit's free. That's the idea here.
Doesn't sound free. It's not being phrased as free.
It is
Nothing's
because
free
they.
even.
No, of
They
course
know
nothing's
you'll
free. That's what I'm
spend
saying.
more.
That's what
Yeah.
that's what we're all saying. We all
Yeah.
agree there's nothing's. How much
We-
is a dime worth?
Well,
How many chips?
You wouldn't be able
100.
to exchange again. You wouldn't be able to get another free set.
Okay,
And-
that's the price is you can only do this once.
Right.
Okay.
And today's rate is 170.
Okay.
That's better than I got. I would suggest taking it.
I will graciously accept this exchange of 170 chips into my person.
Right. And
Thank you.
just your hand here, Mr. Holloway.
Okay. Here I.
And the symbol flickers to life again, lights up right in front of you, and you place your hand on it. And again, she seems to be looking at something or reading something that you can't see. And then she smiles and reaches down below her and pulls out another. It looks like it's the same box, but it's not. There's some strange difference to it. Same symbols on it, same 3 locks. Again, she very deftly moves through these locks. One spins, one's like a twist or something like that. And then the other one, she just pops open, turns it around, again, not touching any of the contents inside, and shows you your 170 chips.
Thank you.
Yeah. And you as well. What's Akachi's last name?
Ezza.
Azza?
Ezza.
Ezza. And you? Would you like to accept the exchange?
Sure. Yeah. Why not? Every
Okay.
little helps.
Okay. And your hand right here, Patron Ezza.
I'll place my hand.
Perfect. And again, same thing. She reaches under, pulls out what seems to be yet another, but from the same spot, strange kind of case here, and then does the locks, opens it, and turns it. Again, not touching the contents on the inside, and shows you your 170 chips.
Can I? Just because I'm curious
Mhm.
now. And I think even Akachi's like paying very close attention now to items with symbols on it.
Yeah.
Items that seem to be imbued with magic with it.
Mm-hmm.
Can I try to memorize some of the symbols that I've seen on this box that she keeps pulling out?
Ooh, you can always try. I will always say yes to an attempt. So let's do it. Go ahead and make your
Okay.
roll. This would be magic
Yeah.
related. You could also do, we could argue that it's mind as well if you don't want to do any magic related to it. But it's going to be a little bit harder to memorize more.
Mind is my magic stat anyway.
Perfect. Let's do it.
So I'll go with that. Just seeing if there's anything I can add to this. Nope. Don't think so. Yeah. Okay. Damn.
Ooh,
no,
82. Would you like
82.
to burn for that? You are freshened up.
You know what? Yeah, I did get freshened up. Why not? Success. 32 under 50.
Ah, fantastic. Okay, so don't forget to mark that burn.
Yep.
But, ooh, okay, so this happens very quickly. Which symbols are you trying to memorize? The ones that you put your hand on or the ones that are on the box?
Oh, wait, both are very interesting. Actually, I
Yeah.
think I want the ones that the symbol that we put our hand on.
Okay. I'm going to say, how do you memorize this? Are you retaining this in your mind or are you writing it down?
I think probably retaining it in my mind.
Okay. To
yeah.
put in your cookbook later, maybe.
Yeah, put in my cookbook later, maybe look into. It seems like she's seeing something innate about us.
Yes. Yeah.
And I think right now being very much like Ikenna minded of I need to build out this body, I'm thinking maybe there's a link between what makes us innate and this symbol.
Yeah.
And if it can be related or jerry-rigged to be related to what exactly I'm doing right now.
Yes, and it's so interesting that you say that and you picked up on that because there does seem to also be some relation between you putting your hand and her reaching down into a desk of holding and pulling out your exact box. And every time it's the one that's meant for you. So that's also interesting and something that you could maybe use. You do know with that 32 that you need to write this down in your cookbook before you leave the Devil's Dividend, or the chances of you remembering it after you're gone.
Okay.
The risk increases of you forgetting it the longer you're away from here.
In that case, I would write it down in my cookbook then.
Okay, you don't have to do it right the second in front of her.
Yeah.
But we'll just say that you do that sometime while you're here in the Devil's Dividend. Okay, and so she gives you, or she turns it for you to take your 170 chips.
Thank you.
And the way that we described the chips previously, we're doing, it's like I want to say the 170 chips isn't going to be like 170. You basically just have like maybe 5 to 10 like individual chips if you want, or it can be, and this is entirely on the person that arrives. It'll also just be like a coin with a symbol on it that would then have the inherent value there. But it depends on the gambler, because some people like to feel more chips in their hands. Yeah, exactly. So
I think you just see me take a single chip with 170 printed on it.
The number 170 in Comic Sans? Is that?
God, no, not in Comic Sans. Not in Comic Sans, but it'll have some sort of symbols on it where you're like, what the hell is this? And this is, that's your chip.
It's clever, though. It makes you want to get rid of it.
Something's wrong with mine.
And then she smiles and says, thank you for your patronage. If you have any questions or you'd like to make any future exchanges, my name is Peridot, and I will be here for the foreseeable future. And there are, did you need like a description of the games or anything? Or is Mr. Darcy going to show you around? Okay.
I think we're going up. Well, you mentioned the bazaar, so I think that's probably where we're heading to.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Yes. I did have a question, Ms. Peridot.
Yeah.
I know you said these items would be better off being traded, potentially. But what of this? And I'd put the Scrabble board in front. It's a soothsaying device.
You can make your roll here now. Anything in like trade or charisma?
I'm not going to be deceitful because that's my only way to increase my talking. And I feel like probably lying to her is a poor choice at the moment.
Okay.
But I got a 45 from a 45. Success.
On the dot.
Oh my God, on the dot. Okay. Her eyes widen. I feel like my boss would be very upset if I didn't try to get my hands on this item. However, the same thing applies. If you want, I will go and get him, and you can talk about a trade for chips. But I stand by what I said.
That's very fair, and you'd have to talk to your supervisor to do anything other than what's protocol. Understood, and I would love to.
Okay. I don't know if you understand my meaning.
Does the cat still work here?
You rolled 45, and you just see the like pirate cat with the one eye patch lounge. As soon as you say, does the cat work here? There's like a glass that gets knocked over, and you just like hear the like donk, and you look over, and there's just this cat with the eye patch looking at you.
I feel like I do somewhat get your meaning, but
okay.
I think
I can be a little bit more clear. I definitely need to tell my boss that you have this item, but I think that he won't give you as good of a deal as maybe someone upstairs might.
That is true. However,
okay,
I feel like
you don't care.
I feel like it's still in my best interest to maybe ingratiate myself to someone such as that.
Perfect. Okay, then I will have him find you on the floor.
Wonderful. Appreciate it, Ms. Peridot.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr.
We'll be
Darcy.
around.
Oh, I should tell you that 13 is hot today. That's that table over there.
I should have picked that number.
That's that table over there, back there.
Wonderful.
Should we get
consider
the chips from our friend before he gives into temptation?
We already got them. Don't worry. And I look over to Gus, who I believe was handed them.
Gus was handed the 170 of Gus's.
I meant from Jim. Jim said, I'm giving you these chips so that I'm not tempted.
Jim's chips were at the front here.
Yeah,
like he didn't have them on his person. Jim has to get his chips.
I thought he had them on his person. My mistake.
No.
No, I'm just watching tables and big.
Got it.
Oh, man.
Yes, I'll show them around briefly. I'll get my friend who does need to get their chips as well.
Perfect. Oh, is that Mr. Ricci? Did I get that right? That is your last name, right, Jim?
That is right.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
As I walk on over.
Yeah.
So,
oh my gosh! Hi, hello, Mr. Ricci. Welcome. Can we get you anything? Welcome back.
It's good to be here. No, just wanted to grab all my chips and I'm going to push that on over to you, Harry.
Oh, all of your chips, sir?
Yes. Yes.
And apparently you're giving them to me. I just want to be very clear for Ms. Peridot what you're saying.
Yes. I like I said, I'm just taking a break. It's probably best if I hand it over.
Oh, okay. Not a problem. Not a problem, sir. If you could just put your hands here, please. And the ritualistic symbol lights up again on the table.
Is this necessary?
It is. It's to confirm your identity. We have had a couple, doppelgangers, shape changer type situation before, so just need to make sure it's actually you.
Huh. Okay. Ow.
Oh, perfect.
Is it supposed to hurt?
That's excellent. 1 second, and then again she reaches down and pulls out another ornate box, does the 3 locks, opens it, turns it around, and this is gonna have like a lot of chips that look like they're like gold, like just pieces of gold, like a pirate's loot box here. It's just, she opens this and it just, because how many do you have? It's an insane amount, right?
6,500.
6,500 chips.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, because isn't that like 6,500, and that's 100 dime? Wait, how much dime
I think
is
it was
that?
65 dime.
It's
Yeah. Oh my God, that's a lot of dime, bro. You could level the fuck up. Okay, holy shit.
Andy's sitting on 14 just for fun.
Oh my
Maybe we should
God.
let him gamble. I don't know.
Oh, guys. I mean, maybe just a little bit of chips.
Do you want an allowance, Jim?
Tell you what, I could take the 65. I've got some to cash in. I've got, I think, I've got
I see.
14 dimes.
Would you
so I
mind
think that's good for 14
handing me is there a way to get these in 500s?
Oh, absolutely. She just snaps the lid closed and reopens it again immediately, and then it's exactly in the distribution that you would require.
Again,
Jim, permission to take these.
Yeah.
Go for it. I think
Thank
I'm
you.
just gonna.
And I take.
I'm just gonna cash in what I have.
chips.
You can have that. That's probably more responsible. But I might just play a couple of tables. Some kind person stopped by and gave me one of these in a.
How many are you gonna cash out? How many chips are you taking, Jim?
I think I can get 1,400 with this, right?
Well, okay. So the thing about that is, that sounds like Moon Man talk. That sounds insane. I don't know if you should do that.
What? What do you think I'm loony?
Well, on that point, Mr. Ricci, sorry, I'm Peridot. Nice to meet you. I do need you to look me directly in the eye, please, for a moment. And Mr. Darcy, you're taking all of his chips. He's giving them to you.
All 6,500.
Okay, and I just need you both to look at me, please. And she's going to cast a spell.
TPK, we all die.
Yeah. Her eyes just suddenly become very milky. I have to say milky because it's the title of the episode. Totally, like, we could go milky white, and then her cheeks, I think you can see like what looks to be like almost maybe green ivy-like marks that show up on her skin for a second. And then her eyes return to normal. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that Mr. Ricci here wasn't under any sort of magical influence, because that is quite an amount that he is surrendering over
Yes.
to essentially a stranger. Right. So, perfect.
Well, not a stranger, a friend.
Oh, I just mean there's no, blood relatives. You don't have a bloodline, anything like
It's
that.
understandable
it's just,
you'd
yeah.
wish to check that.
Yeah,
I
just need to make
appreciate
I
it.
sure.
appreciate the security. I understand.
Hey, we're colleagues, and that
Yeah.
means something.
Oh, it definitely does mean something. I would definitely give 6,500 of my dime to any of my colleagues here that I work with. That makes total sense. I would definitely do that.
Your soul
that-
cat is
I
actually
emphasize
very
friends.
pleasant.
Thank you. I don't often get that. Mr. Ricci, might I advise you that the table 13 is really hot today.
You know, I think I've got 14 dying here. What can that get me?
Oh, 14. Oh, well, actually, Jim, you go ahead and make your roll. Soul roll. Holy shit.
All right. Any shifts or just straight soul
we will
roll?
do the 15, actually. We'll do the 15 shift because you're a high roller here. And she...
Cool.
Oh, my God. It's a 44 omen roll. But here's the thing. Oh, okay, yeah, because your mark is 35. Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
What's your mark on your mind? Because I just realized your magic stat is mind, not soul.
50
Okay.
is my mark.
So then
on
your
mine.
44 now becomes a charged success and not because I should have had you roll your magic stat.
Okay.
Okay, so 44. She... Oh my God, how is she going to do this? Okay. She looks at you and she's clearly thinking and then says, well, are you going to give it all away, or is this what you'll be using here today at the tables?
I think I'll be using these at the tables. You know what? Might as well while I'm here, right? Everybody's been so nice to me since I've stepped in.
Yeah, we'll give you 2,400 chips then, in that case.
Great.
Thank you for your patronage. If you don't mind, please, at least one game at table 13. My boss is really getting me to push table 13 today.
Okay.
We'll make sure that happens.
Sure.
Thank you.
All right, that's
You know,
my
actually-
that's my lucky number. I'll do
Thank
13.
you.
That sounds great.
Perfect. Thank you so
Sure.
much.
I'll head on over there. That'll be, man, I'm getting free stuff, getting compliments.
Do you feel like we've like unlearned some lessons somehow at some
Oh,
point?
100% he has. This is as we're walking away. Thank you, Miss Peridot.
Thank
Have
you.
fun.
Yeah, Jim is what you call a high roller. High rollers are basically the casino's favorite because they tend to lose the most.
Huh? Lose for what now?
Where'd you get that?
Somebody just gave it to me for free. I've been getting all sorts of free stuff since I stepped in here.
They make you feel real good. They usually get you pretty drunk, and then you make
do you
some very
want
poor
one? They
choices.
gave me a whole box.
I just felt like Jim was in like a whole other outfit all of a sudden. He's been like dressed.
Jim,
Like
your
a
hair looks
cup song.
incredible. Did you get a haircut? What?
I keep getting compliments. What is going on here?
Yeah, you are probably mocked here more than likely. There's probably a picture of you behind the table. Or the desk. I'm not joking. That's
Is that
what we
a
would
good
do.
I've never been a winner before. This is all new to me. This is what it feels like.
It
Yeah.
is, and if you keep winning, that's where it ends up being an issue. So just a notice there.
Oh. So don't win.
Don't win a lot.
You're saying.
Win some, don't only win. You only win, and then there will be suspicion because that's normally not how it works, as the house always wins.
Gotcha.
Oh my God.
All right. Keep that in mind.
Okay.
Where's that table 13, by the way?
Yeah, I think as you look around, you see like, you know, a bunch of the tables, but your eyes are drawn to one that has like lights erected around it and a big like glowing like 13 above the table. And it is actually spelled out. It's not the number 13. Okay, let's see. So as you approach the table, you will notice that it's not manned by anyone in particular. It just seems to be the table itself is magically rolling out whatever you need. But as you approach the table, who's going to play the game?
We know who's going to play.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll also play.
Okay.
You need an
observe.
underdog in the story.
Okay. So again, if you guys don't remember, I tried to like, because we're playing tabletop, right? So there's only so many, you know, I'm trying to recreate a lot of these wonderful casino gambling games, but with dice. So
Wonderful.
So here we go.
Sorry.
So you're going to place a wager and you're going to roll 2d6. You may keep rolling 1d6, adding each result to your total and stop whenever you choose. Okay? But the dealer keeps rolling until reaching at least 10. Closest to 13 without going over wins. Ties go to the house. I will put the... Okay, yeah.
And then I'm assuming bust if over 13.
Yes, that is correct. Yep.
Okay. So basically, dice
interesting.
blackjack,
Yes.
effectively.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense.
you roll 2d6 and then 1d6 thereafter.
Yes.
Yeah.
You place a
Like
wager,
to hit
roll your
one. To hit-
2d6,
I hit,
and
yeah.
then you hit with the 1d6, and then the closest to 13 without going over wins. Ties go to the house. And if
Okay.
you reach exactly 13, you payouts 2-1.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we're playing against the dealer, not against each other, right?
Correct.
That's right. Yep. You're playing
Okay,
against
all right.
the dealer, which is the table, which is the 13. So, those of you who are playing, we may begin, which is placing your wager and then rolling your 2d6.
It's incredible.
I'll put
Thank
I'll
you.
put
I worked
down
hard on it.
I'll put down 100 chips.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Perfect. Can we use our Discord for this? Can you put down like what your thing is?
Oh, wait, wait.
Yeah, sure.
yeah, what your wager is at least. Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
I suppose you
Yeah.
could also type it in the. Well, you're gonna it's gonna get flooded with the
Yeah,
D6s,
it's going to get
that's right.
flooded. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me just go ahead.
I am directly observing this because I don't like to play at a table I haven't seen work.
Yes. Yep. That makes total sense. And I
just
love
don't
that
like
for
gambling.
you. I also love
I'm-
that for you.
I
Akachi's
come
just
from
like,
a 2-job household where the 2 jobs aren't enough. I'm not going to gamble.
You're not going to gamble. Okay. So.
Yeah, of course, Jim.
So Jim puts down 1,000 chips and puts a magical cigar in his mouth. Jim, make me a magic roll, which is your mind, with a plus 10, please.
All right. Mind plus 10.
Yep, you got it. That is a 10 success. Oh my God. Okay, so this cigar is going to give you the effects of a plus 10 for the duration of being in here towards any aspect you choose, which could be body, mind, or soul.
I think we're going to apply that to mine.
Yeah.
He's limitless.
So
He's limitless.
You've got a 10
He's
shift now from the results of this cigar.
He's using 100% of his brain.
Yeah, he's just like, yes, let's go. Okay, so now we are going to begin with the rolls. So since Akachi is not playing, Akachi, will you roll for the house for me? So that will be the 1d10.
You
but hold
better
on.
not screw this up.
But hold on. Don't roll yet because we need them to roll their 2d6 first.
Okay.
So for those listening,
right.
Gus wagered 100 and Jim wagered 1,000.
All right.
Uh-huh.
So 2d6.
That's right. Roll your 2d6
All
to
right.
get your first.
All right.
I roll 2d6.
Oh my God!
Of
No
course
way
Fisk
did you do this!
that.
No way! I fucking refuse. Okay, Gus got an 8 and Jim got an 11. Okay, Akachi, please roll the 1d10 for the
1d10.
for the dealer. Yeah.
A 6.
Okay,
They roll a d10.
they roll the d10. Yep.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, sorry. No, they don't. They also roll the.
Yeah, I was gonna say they roll the same as everyone
Yes,
else.
they roll
right?
the same as everybody
Yeah,
else. Sorry,
apologies,
I
but
saw
yeah.
the dealer. It keeps rolling until
You
reaching
just
at
want
least 10.
Drac roll a d10 was in your mind. I
Yeah,
guess.
it was that. It was
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Okay,
not much that
so
different.
it's
7.
not much different. It's a 7. Okay, now we keep rolling the 1d6 and add just that amount.
If desired.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
if
gonna
you
hit-
desire. Yeah.
I'm gonna hit.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll 1d6.
Okay.
I'd have got 1.
Okay,
So I'm
bringing
at 9.
that's 1, bringing Gus's total to 9. What about you, Jim? I'm assuming you
No,
are
I'm
not
gonna
gonna.
stay.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're
staying.
gonna
stay.
stay.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
happy at 11.
Okay, Akachi, please make the roll for me.
Okay.
3
That gets me
to
a
9.
10.
Oh wait, does
That's
it?
10.
Oh yeah, because you
Yeah,
were
'cause
7,
it
not
brings
6.
mine to
Yeah.
10. That's 10.
Okay, 10. Oh my God. So that means that you stop. You stop at 10. Because that's
The
the
dealer
dealer
rolls
rule.
until
10
Yep,
is what you
until
said. Yeah.
dealer
At
rolls
least
until 10. Yep. So that means
yeah, so it's at
that
10.
Jim is winning, of course.
Yeah.
However, Gus, would you like to try to roll again to see if you
I
can
would
get in
like-
closer?
I would like to hit again. Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
No way. That gets exactly 13.
Does it really?
Hey!
I think.
Shut the
Yeah.
fuck up.
8, 9,
It does.
11,
Yeah.
13. Yep.
13.
Ties
Yep.
go to the house, but
Yeah.
if you get exactly 13, it's 2-1. So you bet 100 chips. Oh my God, gambling's bad, kids. I know they keep winning, but
Gus has a neuron activation, and it's like, this is great.
Happy and rich.
We see Gus's eyes widen.
Dilate. I'm limitless.
Okay,
What is the win for not getting 13?
I didn't write that down. What would it be normally?
The
blackjack pays out 2-1.
Normally it pays out
Yes.
2-1.
Yeah.
So then what would it be reaching
I mean, if you want
exactly
less,
13?
it'd be like 25 or 15%, I would think.
What is less math for me?
Probably 50%.
Half a wager would be the least amount of
Yeah.
math.
I think
1.5.
So 13
Half.
is 2-1.
Okay, 13
winning
gets
is
2-1.
50%.
Yeah, and if you win, you get 50% of your bet. Is that correct?
That's what I was thinking.
All right,
I mean,
that
if
works
you want it
for
to be
me.
roughly
I'm writing
ideal.
it down in my notes. Okay, perfect. So somebody else do the math for me. Who's won what?
Jim's won 1,500 total, as in like including his original bet.
Right.
Gus has won 200, including his original.
Okay, fantastic.
So what does that bring me up to as a total? If I start off with 2,400.
Add
that
500 to whatever number you had. So you're 2,400, you'd be
There
2,900.
means- Okay,
God
look at that. I got
damn, being this game is the
2,900
best.
chips.
2,900 chips. And Gus, you now have, instead of 170, you have
170.
270.
370.
Oh, yeah.
Unless I've mathed wrong.
You have math
Have I
wrong.
mathed wrong?
You
I
took
have mathed
100
wrong?
from that 170.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's okay. All right.
Yeah, so you have
270
270 now.
Yeah.
Correct.
Listen, I am dyscalculic, so maybe you should do the math.
Well, that's why I was doing the math.
Yep.
I got you.
That is amazing. Would you like to play another round?
Harry.
I'd say do it.
Harry.
Catchy doesn't say do it, but Drax says
yeah,
do it.
Yes, Jim.
Is this too much winning?
Not yet. This is your fourth match. Now, if you walk away from this table never losing once, and like 5 of them, I would say you need to be done, because you are going to catch the ire of, that things can happen where even if you succeed and you're not cheating, none of that, you'll get kicked out and never let back in. That happens in casinos. I would not be surprised it happens here.
Should I play it safe then? What do I do?
I mean, play a few more. That's fine. I think that's fine. They know you're a high roller. So,
Gotcha. 1 or 2 more, so I have to make them count, is what you're saying.
oh, jeez.
I see exactly what you
So
mean.
I'm going all in.
Like, you can, yes.
Oh my God.
And that's effectively, that's the play money you came in with. So I will not dash you on any of that.
Great. I'm glad that we're on the same page.
Same page, yeah.
I'm gonna die.
I will take 500 and set it down for myself.
Oh my God. Okay.
Are we
so-
all betting? Akachi,
Yep.
are you getting in on this? What's?
I think I'm good.
Oh,
No, I'm fine.
honestly, it's great. Winning feels great. You should try
Yeah,
it.
no, I'm sure
winning
winning
feels
does.
great. Oh
Yeah.
my God. Okay, so for those listening, Jim said, I'm glad we're on the same page, and then wagered 2,900 chips. Went all in.
That's all of his remaining chips.
Yep,
that
all
he
of
got,
his
yeah.
chips. Harry's wagering 500. Gus, are you going again?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow in the footsteps of Jim, and I'm gonna wage my whole sum.
Okay, all right. So
Please note I'm not doing that with the 6,500 that I have. 66 including my own. Just want to be very clear, not all
Please
in.
don't, because we kind of agreed that I was going to be for the whole kind
Correct.
of thing.
That is why I'm
Yeah.
not doing that.
Yeah.
That is exactly the same. Yes.
the lights above that say 13 kind of like whir to life a little bit and are blinking rapidly as the table begins a new round. The wagers have been placed, and now go ahead and roll your 2d6s, please. Akachi, save
I'm
yours till the
terrified.
end. Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! What? This game is haunted.
way.
I think I'm gonna
No
puke.
way.
Like I
The
think I'm
exact
actually
same
gonna
numbers
puke.
as
Same
well.
I
rolls
think
and
I'm
same numbers
puking.
in the same order.
I know.
6 4
I think
6 4 6 4.
I think the random number generator had a heart attack.
I think
going
think so those listening and those watching, I realize that it's because we're doing a rolling game and not the regular rolls that have a background on it. So I know you can't really see it very well, but I'll read it out for you. Okay. A Fist of the Walrus rolls 2d6, 6 plus 4, meaning 10. Harry Darcy, 2d6, 6 plus 4, 10. Gus Holloway, 2d6, 6 plus 4, 10. They rolled the exact same roll, all three of them,
Now,
in a row. I'm going to puke.
manifest this because I think it would be the most hilarious thing. The house better roll a 6 plus 4.
If the house rolls it, because the house wins.
Correct.
If it's a
That's
tie.
why I want it just for
Oh,
the
I'm gonna
sake of the
puke.
audacity of that.
Oh, I'm going to puke.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
All right.
But also, it could just roll an 11 and it's all gone.
Holy shit. Yeah. Okay.
Everyone ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready?
No,
Ready.
I'm not ready. Oh my
No,
God.
it's exactly half, but no.
It's
A
5. Okay. Is anybody rolling? Is anybody hitting, or
No,
are you guys
absolutely
staying at the
not.
10?
No,
I'm
Yep.
going to stay at the 10.
Yep.
Apparently, we're staying.
Okay.
I was saying, well, the house has to roll.
Literally, like, it's a
can't
50
believe this,
I know.
dude.
If Aldo was here, Aldo would roll because it's a 50-50.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
9.
Okay. 9 now.
9. Okay.
I have to roll again.
You
I
have to
get at
roll it
least
again.
10,
Yeah, you have to get to
Yep.
at least 10.
And we'll see if it's a...
That's over. That's a
That's
14.
a bust. That's 14.
That's a bust.
That's a bust.
Yeah,
That's the
14.
one thing we needed.
Holy shit, you guys.
I can't keep getting away with this.
You cannot keep getting away with this. What the fuck? Okay, so Dan, doing the math, adding up.
Yes.
What are our
Okay.
totals at? Oh my God.
Let's see. So, Jim, your new total, including what you've already bet, is 5,800. Harry now has, it would have been another 500, so it was 7,000 because it was 6,500 before. Gus, you have 540.
Isn't it also
Okay.
1 to 100? So that's
No,
like
because we didn't get 13. Oh, it's 50%. No, because we didn't get 13 on the dot. Sorry, my mistake. Hold on, let me do the math here.
yeah. But also, what I meant was the dying ratio. Like you guys could log out and level up, right?
Correct.
I think.
level up
1 to
several
100.
times.
Yeah.
1 to 100.
1 to 100.
Hold on.
Oh
Let me
my
get you, Jim.
Jesus,
I have better.
dude.
Okay, Jim, you have 4350 because it wasn't 13. That was-
4350?
Yeah,
All
4350.
Right, 4350. Nice.
Okay, 6750 is what Harry has, and then Gus, you have 405.
Okay, all right. I did the math correctly that time. If nothing else.
No, it's good. It's good.
This
So,
is ridiculous.
This is crazy. We also have more games, so you don't have to continue playing this one. But would you like to play another round of 13?
This one's
This
good.
one's pretty fucking good,
see,
dude.
I was going to say, Harry does exactly what he does as a gambler, which is he stops.
Right now, you don't go a third
Yeah.
round.
No.
The magic of the rule of threes. Okay.
Well, this is his first round. So
Oh
he's
yeah,
one
that's
and done.
fair. That's fair.
You know, listen,
One and
he
done.
doesn't follow the gambler's fallacy despite winning money because he doesn't want to get the he doesn't need more attention on himself in here, and he knows that very well
Yeah,
after the
that's
bookings
fair.
in the beginning.
That's fair.
It's-
That's fair.
And that the boss is going to come talk to him later. He did not want that on his shoulders.
Yeah.
Harry, you're stopping?
Absolutely, I am. Yes.
What do I do? Do I get just one more? You said I got one more, right?
Don't
I get
do
one
all.
more before they.
Don't do all.
What- Then what should I do? How much you think?
He's like, he pulls his own dice out.
Wait, your magic dice?
Magic, but no casting.
Okay.
He's rolling them mundanely.
Okay.
He's just doing it for himself.
Mm-hmm.
1100.
All right. I mean, what are the odds I get a 13?
The odds are in a 3d6 or some number. I'm not doing the math on that.
I am going to follow Harry's example and stop.
Okay. Just final round to Jim.
Even though my
Swear to
bone
God, if he
marrow
gets a
itches to
13.
continue.
Yeah, I swear to God.
Bone marrow. Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
All right.
So 1100. So make your 2d6 roll.
All right. There are the chips, and now it's time to make the roll. I'm actually afraid.
Oh, that's a 1 and a 2 for 3 total.
So now
Three
that
total.
was it house wins or house rolls, I should say.
Yeah, the house now
Yeah.
rolls. Yep. And then we continue with the 1d6.
Oh, they got a 10. Do
The
I
house
get a
rolls,
6?
rolls a 10, but
I
stops.
got a 9.
9 total.
9.
Oh no, sorry. That would be a 4 total. It should be a 1d6 roll, not a 2d6 for the follow-up.
Oh, fair. Okay.
So you rolled a 1 as the first number, so you should have 4 now.
Oh, I should have a 4, so it's a
yeah,
1d6.
it's you
Got
roll
it, got it,
1d6
got it.
after the
I just took
first
the first
initial
one.
2. Yep.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yep.
Let me,
But you can keep rolling until you want to stop, so you
Yep.
can take the
Correct.
5 next.
Yep.
So I have
Yeah,
a
you,
4.
you could
4.
take the 5. Yeah.
So
Now
I have
it's
a
a 10, which means the house would win if you
don't roll again.
So I have to roll again. And
Yeah,
then
but
I
you
get a
have to
3,
get-
right?
And there's an 11. So there you go.
I can't believe that. Jim, what is wrong with the world? Why do you just win all the time?
Why can't I have
it's
this-
fine, but like, what
well,
the
obviously
fuck?
I don't because the mob's chasing me in my.
Okay, that's
in my
fair.
wins.
But you realize you could cash this out for actual money and just pay off the mob. You wouldn't have to worry about it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Who's delivering this advice?
Sorry.
to Jim? Sorry.
I'm just
Is this my inner monologue?
like, you just Peridot just shows up beside you. You wouldn't even have to worry about the mob.
How do you know about that?
Just one more.
Honestly, that
You
feels
put your
very
hand on
much
the
like this
table.
casino.
Yeah,
When this casino's
100%.
Like, hey, you can keep going.
Yeah,
You could,
yeah.
You could aim for that 13. 11's not enough. That's just like 50% of your winnings.
Yeah.
Your
that
total,
is
by the way,
actually a
now,
thing that
Jim, would
happens,
be.
yeah.
Let's see here.
The,
3450. Yes.
I can't
wait, hold on.
believe you.
No, I have.
Let me see. No. Tell me what I didn't. Oh, I didn't see what you had before. I need to see what you had before.
So,
I told you that number.
So I wagered 1100, but my
Correct.
total is 4350. So
Okay, I got you now. The
we
43,
got the 1100?
50. 4350 minus 1100. Okay,
Oh
so
my
that.
God.
6525.
Oh my gosh. Wait.
So
how did you
That's
get more
how much
than you got more
That's-
than you
you
had
have more
last
than what you
time?
came in with.
correct. So I have 6750 from before because of that. Now he has 6525. So he's effectively, not effectively, he has doubled what he came in with originally.
I think I'll.
Jim, you have to run fast.
Okay.
Is it Harry?
Be done with it.
Was that the last
Harry.
one?
That was
Hold
the
on,
last
though.
one.
Hold on. All three of you that
Oh,
have
no.
played at this table today must roll anything willpower, please. So it's gonna be your mind roll. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, not
Sounds
magic.
good.
My
Do I get the
will,
plus
my
10 on
mind.
my mind right though?
Yeah, this is
Confirming
your
not
magic. Mind. Yep.
All right.
Any
51,
shifts to suffer through?
51 success. No
Good thing I had
shift.
that cigar.
Jim's got his shift of his cigar.
you
Yep.
got a cigar.
Yep.
It's a good thing I had that. Otherwise, I would have.
49 failure.
Okay, but your mark's 40, so that's just barely a failure.
Welcome to my
so,
garbage. There's
Oh
100.
my
No.
God, Harry with the 100.
That's
Okay,
my
so
word, like almost worst stat, but yes.
here's what I was gonna say. Well, worst stat
Please.
or not, 100's the worst you could
Oh,
roll.
100%. It's even it's worse on top of that for me.
Yeah. So here's what I was going to say. This isn't going to force you to play again because that doesn't happen unless you're magically being encouraged. But even at the dividend, that's not something that's going to happen. However, there is a weird underlying magical current of like, come on, just one more. So this is your resisting pressure for that. Just one more. Gus, you got a 49. It says failure, but it's really close to your mark of 40. So maybe there's a moment of temptation when you're like, okay, I'll stop. Harry, bro, you rolled a 100. So I don't know how you want to interpret that. But
I'm thinking how to. I'll play again. I'm just trying to think on what I would do with that.
I feel like you would just allow Jim to play again. Like he'd be like, Harry, come on. And you're like, okay, fine.
Harry,
But it's
what
up
do
to
I
you.
do here? Have I won too much, or should I go in again? What should I do, Harry?
I think with
I'm on a
100, you
streak.
both play.
I'm on a roll.
No, I will play. That's what I mean. Yes.
Yeah.
But what I do first.
Gus is gonna be like, wait, what?
But first, I do look around,
Yeah.
and my instinct, even though I will play again,
Yeah.
I want to see who's staring at us.
Ooh,
Harry, is there a
that's really
baseball
good.
league here? Because there are a lot of guys with bats over there.
with a 100, because I'm going to let this roll persist for this, resisting, all you notice is Peridot, who's giving you like a thumbs up.
Yeah, which, that's enough for me to be like, all right, if she's encouraging me, then I think one more is fine.
Great.
Don't go all in, though. That would be unwise.
I gotcha. I will not.
Bro, you rolled a
Go all in.
100. You got to go all in.
Oh no.
Oh, no, you don't have to, but I'm just saying it's a 100.
Well, I wasn't gonna do a small number,
Yeah.
but I was not gonna do all in
I've already
because
waged- I've
even with
already
100,
Yeah.
this is for a Kachi.
It's fair, but it's the worst roll you can make.
I'm
I've
aware.
technically
The worst
not
decision
gone
you
all.
can make.
Actually, let me. I want to.
No, you don't have to go all in.
Just
You
real.
do whatever,
quick.
but
No,
I'm
it's
just
more.
No,
reminding
I-
you you
I
rolled
said
the
don't go
worst thing
all
you could
into
do.
Jim.
Yeah, okay. And then
Okay,
you're
you say that, and Jim's like, "Oh, right," and pushes 5,600 chips in.
Oh.
Oh no!
I definitely.
This is where we lose it all.
I put 3,000 down.
Okay.
I
Gus, you playing again?
well, Gus is like, I thought we were stopping. Are we not stopping? I mean,
I would have normally, but and I look over at Peridot, who's probably still like,
A big thumbs up.
Okay.
Like,
okay, big,
What's
big,
happening?
big spender, but I'll put down 200. Jesus.
we'll still have plenty. I got you. Don't worry.
okay.
All right.
Oh my god. Okay.
PB begging for karmic justice in this world.
Admittedly, so am I.
No,
No
way.
fucking way, dude.
Okay, if I get it again, I'm gonna lose my mind.
No fucking way.
A 3, okay. I'll feel
Harry
better.
rolled a 3, Gus
right.
rolled an 8, and Jim rolled a 10, you guys. Oh my god. Okay.
House rolled 2.
The house rolled 2. All right, everybody roll your 1d6 if you're hitting.
Staying.
Okay, I'm at 7.
I got a hit. Okay, I'm at 9.
Okay.
Is Jim staying?
Oh, of
No,
course.
I'm staying.
Yeah.
I've stayed.
Okay.
Lucky 10.
Oh,
6. Okay, that gets me to 8. And how about everyone else? Everyone hitting?
Yeah, I'm hitting now. All right, I'm at 12. I'm staying.
I will hit.
I was really hoping for that 6.
I was at 9, so
So you're over.
that's a bust. Yeah, there we go. All right.
By
I lose the 200
one?
chips.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so I'm currently at what? Is that 8? Okay.
Yeah.
You're at 8. That's 12.
12. I have to stop here.
You do have to stop
Oh,
here.
no.
Does anybody
Yeah,
want
it's a
to
house.
roll? Because we
I'll
Well, I'm
lose
gonna
if I
have
don't.
to roll.
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
we
I'm gonna
both have
lose.
to roll.
So
Oh my
I'm
God.
at a 10. No.
You bust.
Oh, that busted.
Oh my
Just
god, bro.
I mean, I have to because I'll lose either
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
So, there's the one I
Darn,
needed.
I
13.
needed that.
Double it.
13. Exactly.
That's the one number I needed. That's
It's
a lucky
too-
13. I
That's
doubled it. I get
Fucking
6.
crazy, dude. That's
That's what I was hoping for.
Crazy.
You see fucking Harry just jump. Just, yeah! Okay. All right. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Feeling like the middle
we're
point
good
of
for
some
another
really
one, right?
unbalanced scales right now.
I think I'm starting to understand why I don't like gambling. Most gamblers remind me of League of
thinking,
Legends
understand.
players.
I love gambling.
okay. So I understand. Jim lost everything, but then Harry got.
Well,
This-
no, I didn't lose everything. Because
Okay.
I had 6,525 chips. I wagered
You wagered 5,000.
5,600.
Okay. Yeah.
I
Oh my
wagered
God.
3,000. I gained another 3,000.
Holy
So
shit. Okay.
I have now 9,750.
That's crazy.
I'm at 92.
I want to note the
925.
total is still a net loss.
No, I know, but
But I'm just saying
yeah.
the total between the two, but
yeah,
between the three of us.
Between everyone, yeah.
But
okay.
I made it so it at least didn't. We still came in with less than we are leaving with now.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, so
Are we
that's
playing
when
again?
Harry just goes like, oh, okay, yep. There we go.
What?
There we go.
Are
Ooh,
are
still
we,
have it.
Are we going again?
Nope.
That's my question. Nope. Okay.
Is
so
Peridot like, hey guys?
Yeah.
I
Make
give
your-
Peridot a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Like, ah.
make your roll, your Constitution, basically, your Wisdom saving throw, essentially, to
Oh, no.
stop playing this game.
All of us?
Yeah, everyone who played. Yep, this last round.
All right.
Yep.
That's a 40. So
Yeah. With a mark of 25, so it's
All right.
56
wow,
is-
man, I really want to gamble.
yeah, but
That's
you're
pretty close.
you're under. Yep. So
Yeah.
Gus rolled a 72 with a mark of 40. Jim rolled 56 with a mark of 60. So Jim's technically the only one who succeeded here and, like walk away without being tempted. The rest of you are tempted. Harry, hella so, with your mark being 25 and you rolled a 40. Gus, your mark is 40 and you rolled 72. So about the same. You guys are
yeah,
tempted
a little,
about the same.
worse. but,
Again, do what you will with that, but
what I will do is what Harry would do, which is take. Let's see here. Looks at the numbers I have, and I go, all right, Catsi, here, and I hand Catsi 6,700 chips,
Okay.
leaving Harry with
I'll take it.
3,550. There. This is a net gain. That's for your thing.
Yeah. Okay. Are you? If you're all gonna keep playing, I can go to the bazaar.
No, I
Yeah.
think I'm done.
Around.
I'll come with
done?
you to the bazaar. I think I'm
Okay,
good.
all right.
Yeah. I think you
Yeah.
should take me away from here.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh,
But
okay.
I bet this is what I do. This is how you gamble. This is what I've talked to you about, Jim. You win,
Huh?
you set aside winnings, and you keep what you're going to play with. So that way there's no net loss.
So what you're saying is I should play again.
Well, you had net loss. I wouldn't recommend that. I can't stop him. But anyway, so there's that. I wanted to make sure you walked away with more than we came in with, Catsi.
I appreciate it. You two have fun. Don't bet anything else beyond chips, but have fun.
Oh, I ain't betting a piece of my soul. If that's what you're thinking. Say
Yeah, I don't
dying
know.
is literally that.
Every time I close my eyes, I see the number 13. Is that good?
Let's go, Gus. I place a hand on his back. Let's leave here.
Gus
Yeah,
and
so yeah, I gave you
Akachi head out.
6,700.
You guys are gonna play one more
as a
time?
reminder. Absolutely. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't have to,
You
but
don't have to, but yeah.
but I do want to, and
Yeah.
I'll put 1,000. So
Okay.
All right, I'm going to go all in.
you basically have the same amount as me to bet. I'm
Oh
bet.
shit, man.
Yeah, what is your all in?
925.
He's gotta win it back. He's like, all right, let's go.
Let it ride.
Now
All
Harry
right.
doesn't matter. Now Harry truly, regardless of the rolls, doesn't care.
Yeah, because
Because
Akachi
he's-
got the amount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing what he would normally do gambling, which is why I was very okay making that the willpower problem.
Okay. So make your 2d6 rolls.
All
That's
right.
an 8.
That's an 8 for Harry. That's a
That's a
4 for Jim. And with the house roll, please. The house has rolled 10
I'll
and
just
we'll
stop
stop there. Yep.
All right.
All
I'm
right.
gonna roll a d6. Just the one. Cool. And I stay, as it is more than the
It's
house.
an 8.
That's an 11 for Harry, right?
11
8
for Harry.
plus 3 is an 11. Yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
over the house.
Oh,
so
by
I'm
one.
okay with
So
that.
you will win. Yep.
9 for
Okay.
Fist.
All right. Oh, that's a 9 for me. So I got to roll one more time. And I lose it all.
Wait.
And you bust.
Oh, yeah, because you got a
Yeah.
4. Okay, 4.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh, boy.
Now I'm beginning to remember why I don't like blackjack.
And I look over and I look over at Jim and I go,
Mhm.
I did tell you so.
Oh, so nasty.
Wow.
Okay.
But I slide a 500 over to you, the one that I just won.
Do we hear any gym-based wail of anguish from across the casino?
They're walking away.
And we will go ahead and pause here on these two gamblers because I'm sure they're going to go at least one more
I want to make
round.
sure I gave you 500 after
Yeah,
the
he
slide
gave you
remark
another
because-
500, Jim, so you
Yeah.
can go another round. But before
This
we
really helps.
yeah, before we do that, let's head on back over to Gus and Akachi. As you are heading upstairs, I think the So you've done this once before. You wandered up last time via the grand staircase. However, like as you are walking in that direction, I think you will notice for the first time these like old fashioned what are they called, the elevators that would have been on like ships that like on Titanic where they've got the like grate closing and then it's like a regular lift, but
I think it is just called an elevator.
it's just
I think
the
it's
lift.
called an elevator.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like the lift with
So,
like the kind
but
of.
it's like it's got the slide grate and everything
yeah.
as
Yeah.
if
I
it's
think
from
it's
an
just an
old
elevator,
school
though.
boat. Okay, fair enough. However, there is labeled elevator of personal growth out of order. And so you'll see that as you are passing by, and then maybe there's a couple of other areas you can go in behind this grand staircase, but
Wait, I'm
upstairs-
sorry, I'm stuck on that. Is the elevator like an elevator where you grow as a person if you step into it and they've closed it down?
It's broken because you
it
can never
doesn't-
personally grow.
You can
It
never-
doesn't say. It just says elevator of personal growth closed. And you can see that like the gate has like a big lock on it at the moment. So you can't use the elevator.
So funny.
But yes, but you can see that there might be some other pathways and hallways to go down, like before you take the elevator lift. But you would have to skip the grand staircase to go that way. So are you guys going up the grand staircase, or are you going to head back down the hallways?
Last time we went up there, do you remember anything that looked like someone who trade items for, I don't know, a library or book?
I mostly remember Zoltar. That's all I really remember.
Yeah. He really left an impression.
Yeah. I don't know if those fortunes have come true or not, actually. I'm like digging through my pockets trying to find them.
Yeah, what was my
They come
fortune
true?
from her?
I think we have them here in the group as well.
Yeah, I have
Oh,
mine.
I do know them.
I wrote mine as
Yeah.
well, yeah.
I don't know
You'll
if
be
they've.
forgiven but not absolved. And I don't know if that's applied to anything yet. Who knows?
You will win, but it will cost more than losing.
Oh, yours resolved itself, didn't it?
I just. Okay, well that's you know what?
Ouch.
Bully for Zoltar, and you will inherit something undesired. I think that one's
Okay.
still pending.
Yeah. A little bit worrying, actually. Let's go down these hallways and see if we see anyone there, and if not, we can go up the stairs.
Yeah,
and
sure.
Check the bazaar.
works.
Okay. So as you head, instead of going up the grand staircase, you head kind of down these back hallways or darker hallways, and I think you're entering an area of the ship which would have been like rooms where people would have stayed, but instead all of these doors are now labeled. You'll see something like, and forgive me, I'm just going to breeze through these, the unlicensed Halo repairman, map seller. You'll see resurrection notary, weird stuff, temporary exorcist. You're going to see, like, as you're passing by, hex mechanic, reverse shooting gallery. You're going to see a bunch of
Reverse
different
shooting.
labels on the doors.
Reverse shooting gallery.
Yes.
The gallery shoots at you?
Yeah, they
Why would
should-
you go in there?
I honestly think Alden might go in here.
So yeah, you'll see a bunch of these, and they're all kind of labeled. I also, it's not like they're labeled, kind of with a standard or any sort of uniform, kind of plaque or anything like that. They all seem to have their own kind of personality, as if the person that is using the room is in charge of the signage. So you'll see weird stuff like monster therapist, and that one seems to be kind of like, trying to be as elegant as possible, but like the reverse shooting gallery has like skull and crossbones on it, like, don't come in here.
Is the therapist a monster, or is it a therapist for monsters?
I personally would hope that the therapist is a monster, because I think referring to anyone really as a monster is usually an insult, even for people who we
It
would
could
we
be
would consider
a reclaimed word. I don't know.
I guess so. I didn't. In that case, I still would want them to reclaim it for themselves and hope they are the monster, rather than using it on behalf of others.
Yeah,
in the
okay,
hope
that's
that
fair.
they reclaimed it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So you're standing outside the monster therapist door. Do you knock, or are
think
you
we
just
kinda-
continue to discuss of the therapist? Do you try to like peek in the door or anything like that, or no?
I think a lot of unsolved mysteries is fine.
Perfect, perfect.
Yeah.
Because that would be. Just kidding. I almost did it. And then you'll see a couple more like shops or. Oh yeah, okay. The gift shop at the end of everything is the last one you see down this hallway. But then you'll see a couple more aquarium of lost ideas, and then across from the gift shop at the end of everything, you see Miss Vesper, just a name on the door.
That's a nice name.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem to be anything that you're looking for in terms of like, at least not down this hallway, of stuff where you're looking for, which I believe you're looking very specifically for, like a library, a bookseller, or
Yeah,
any
library,
sort of like
bookseller.
cookbook or anything like that. You don't see anything like that down this hallway, but it's clear to you that this might be potentially the more bespoke shops and things, whereas upstairs was more of a show, and maybe they rotate. Maybe they potentially
I was
like
gonna ask that,
pay to go up on the floor, and then when they can't afford to be on the forefront of the floor, they've got rooms back here. So yeah.
Does the gift shop look like? Especially since you've mentioned how they rotate, is the gift shop like seem like it's a mainstay? Does it seem like this is like the ship's gift shop, whereas everything else is like vendors come here to sell? Or does it look like the gift shop also packs up and moves every so often?
It looks like the gift shop is a vendor, and perhaps they have used the term the gift shop at the end of everything but it doesn't seem like it's part of the ship. I think you would know if it was like the shift's gift shop, it would be like in the forefront somewhere with lots of lights and stuff.
Yeah,
whereas
sense.
down here, it really just feels like, vendors, kind of rent these rooms out.
Yeah, okay. Interesting. Vendors, but doesn't look like anything we're looking for.
Looking for a bazaar, more like a swap meet kind of vibe, right? Is that what we're after?
Swap
Or?
meet, anyone who seems to be selling books and the like.
Yeah, that would be good. A library or bookshop.
Yeah. I guess we just head upstairs and just
Sure,
keep this in mind.
Yeah. Okay, so, sorry. So this was one hallway. You could go down the other hallway, or
there's
you can go
others.
upstairs. Yep. And
We'll
it's-
go down. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
We'll go down the other hallway.
Yep. Okay, and so you're very specifically looking for library or something that says like bookshop, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. As you go down this hallway again, it's the same thing where it really feels like those old strip malls where people can just like rent out one spot, and so you'll find like a chocolatier, but then the very next one you'll find like a hairdresser or something like that, and it's just like this amalgamation of a bunch of different things with a bunch of different abilities here. You will see secondhand destiny shop, pocket dimension luggage store, weapon appraiser, apology merchant. Bespoke spellmaker, curse tailor, the familiar adoption kiosk, and cookbook witch on the doors here, down this hallway. And then let me see, the escape room ?
I don't.
That one's upsetting. Actually, I don't want to think about what.
I don't know which part of it's in doubt. The escape or the room itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bespoke spellmaker is interesting. What we're looking for, at least according to the book, is a ritual, which I assume is a different thing to spell. It's maybe not super helpful there.
I feel like spell and ritual have to be under the same umbrella at the very least. Like,
At the very least, we could ask. I imagine. Well, I hope
is asking free? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we can.
I don't know. I was gonna say we could ask, but then asking if asking is free isn't very helpful. If asking isn't free,
Yeah.
then just wasted.
There's got to be some incredibly clever logic phrase that you can use to circumvent that.
I've been working on maybe the most intricate piece of machinery I have ever in my life for the past 6 to 12 hours. I don't think I have the brain power to figure out what that phrasing would be.
I'm drawing a blank, but we can go in and try.
Yeah, let's try. I'll knock on the door of this bespoke spell. Was it bespoke spellcrafter?
The bespoke spellmaker.
Maker.
Yep. So you do a light rapping like a raven, 1, 2, 3 on the door, and you'll hear, "Come in!"
All right.
From the other side. And basically, as soon as you decide you would like to enter into the room and permission has been given, the door just slides open. You don't have to actually move for a handle or touch anything with your hands. So the door opens, cool. And you will see, hold on, let me get his... Okay, yes, the bespoke spellmaker. This shop occupies a former first-class cabin. So even on the outside, though it looked kind of, maybe not so great, on the inside it looks fantastic. What would have probably contained like a brass bed has been replaced by a couple of different work tables. There's some chalk circles. You've got some scorched wallpaper, shelves and shelves of ingredients that shifts maybe with the ship. And this might be the first time that you realize like, oh, the ship is like moving, because you can kind of see these bottles like shifting left and right. And then there's tons of like papers and a lot of like handwritten stuff that you can see in like black ink. And then you see a very tall, exhausted looking man in a battered trench coat sitting at the table with his feet up. Next to him, what appears to be a carved wooden staff. And on the table simply is a little, and yes, this is a nod to who you think it's a nod to. On the table is simply like one of those name card plaque things that just says wizard on it. And then there's a tiny skull on the desk that sits next to him. Yep, that's exactly, it's my nod to Harry Dresden. That's exactly right. Hi, what can I do for you? Come in. Let the door shut, please.
Yeah, sorry. I kind of like look around at the space and then back at this man. I wanted to ask a question. If it's free, ask me the question.
And he runs a hand through his like sandy brown hair, leans forward. You hear his chair creak, and he says, yeah. Why not? These questions are free.
Okay, perfect. He's helping, but I'm looking for a ritual to allow me to transfer a soul into an inanimate object, but allow the soul to continue using the inanimate object as a body. I built the body out, and we're looking for a ritual that would allow this. There's a book we have that mentions a ritual, but it doesn't mention how to perform the ritual, and I was hoping that you had any information.
Okay.
Hypothetically.
I'm gonna.
Hypothetically.
Okay, I think we're past that point. Why don't you sit down? I'm gonna need you to slow down, sit down, and lower your voice, please. And then you see him stand up, and he is now like, he pulls out like a broom and then flips the broom up so that the broom end is like, and he's like waving it on the ceiling as he's just kind of like, just want to make sure that there's nobody listening. And then you see him like taking some blackout drapes, and then he closes those around everything that you guys are in, kind of like making this little like almost like a voice booth or like box as he closes it around the seats that you're in, and then he's there, and then you see him reach out for his staff, and this is the first visibly magical thing that you've seen him do, or on this ship maybe even, but you see him like just reach his hand out for his staff, and his staff snaps into his hand, and then he holds the staff up, rotates it around clockwise 3 times, just very slightly, and mumbles something under his breath, and then he uses the staff as a walking stick a little bit and walks back to his seat, and then sits down, takes a long deep sigh. Okay, I'm 90% sure that somebody heard something because I didn't have time. I mean, I got to be honest, when you walked in here and asked if questions were free, I thought for sure, okay, you know, the chances of you asking something crazy serious are pretty low. Turns out I was wrong. You asked something pretty crazy serious, hypothetically or not. Okay, can you start over? Can we start with some introductions?
Oh, Midas.
Midas, nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Pan.
Pan, nice to meet you. I'm the Spellmaker.
Cool.
Cool is right. Okay. Start over.
I, hypothetically, as I look over at Gus, would like a ritual used to transfer a soul into a body. A not flesh and blood. An animal object, I guess, is the best way to describe it.
I want to say automaton. I think that might...
Yeah, that's probably the best description. Automaton. Body of metal and steel. Not to trap it, but for it to be its new body. We found a book that mentioned the automadonts and the automadoos. And it kept referring to a ritual, but never really explained what the ritual was. We're wondering if you had any idea. We know rituals are slightly different to spells from what we understand, but you're the closest to anything like that we found so far, so we figured we'd ask.
Make a roll.
Oh no. I'm terrible. It's gonna be, what is this gonna be?
Yeah, it's gonna be soul, your charisma.
Yeah. Not charismatic at all.
Would you like to burn?
Yeah, I'll burn.
It's an 87 for those listening.
No, 32 over 20. I'm willing to trade for the information. I don't want this information for free, obviously. I'll pull out, I think, the Heartstopper and the Crucifix of Anguish. I don't know. I feel like these, I've been told, are pretty valuable. I'm happy to trade these in, or maybe how I did this information, how I did this in information.
You guys are new, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, yeah. Not in the narrowband sense, but broadly speaking, considering what you're working with, yes.
Okay. This is expensive. What you're asking me to make?
How expensive?
You're asking for maybe one of the more expensive rituals that exist. You want to take, I'm assuming, a human soul?
Yeah.
How badly do you want this?
I will put the, what was it, 6,700 chips plus my 170 chips, the Crucifix of Anguish, and
Holy
Heartstopper
shit.
down.
Oh my god, okay.
This much.
I need you to translate this into dine for me.
It'd be
It's 670, is that correct?
6,700. So it'd be 67 plus my 1,700. I mean 170.
68 times.
68 dine.
I think it'd be more than that.
I think so too, isn't it? Because it's 1 to 100.
6,700 plus 170.
170, because it's 170. It's 1 to 100.
There's 70 left over, so
It's
it
1 to
would
100,
be
yeah.
68. Yeah.
68 dine, which is crazy. And for those kind of unfamiliar with the system, that's because I'm building it right now. But at least this part is already done. So dine is your experience points. It's how you like level up. It's how you buy cool things. It's how you get stronger. Now, what the players have encountered, but we haven't really talked about yet, is that once you hit 50-50, you stop being able to increase your aspect.
I picked that, actually.
Yeah.
I picked that, yeah.
Yeah, you stop being able to increase your aspect unless you then make a trade or do something else supernatural with great cost to get you above that. Now, trading Dine like this can be used in a ritual to increase yourself beyond the 50. So even just offering 68 Dine.
It would actually be 75 because I have 7 Dine of my own, which I would happily put on top of this.
Sorry, so give me the new total, 75?
It'd be 75.
75
Yeah.
Dine that can be used to push you over the 50 is crazy, especially to what is clearly a spellcaster. Not only that, but you are offering an artifact, essentially. I think you see him reach into his pocket. He lifts kind of his tattered trench coat, and he's wearing flannel button-up shirt, and he reaches into that like front pocket and pulls out some tiny spectacles, puts them on, leans forward. You hear the chair creak as he does it, and he kind of looks down his nose through the like almost reading glasses at this crucifix, and then his bushy eyebrows shoot up, and he looks at you over the spectacles and says, "Is that containing something?"
Yeah, we came across a infamous queen,
Oh,
particularly bloody.
hold on. And he wraps his fingers into the air very quickly. He does it's almost like he's tapping a table, and he does 3 times. And Akachi, make a roll for me. This will be whatever you would roll to resist a spell being cast on you.
Okay, I think this will be mind.
Yep, that'll work. 57.
I'm
Would you
rolling
like
terribly
to?
today.
Yeah, that is a 57 with a mark of 50. Would you like to burn? This doesn't hurt
Yeah.
you. You're not feeling any painful sensation at the moment, but yes, go ahead.
When do I get a minor? Is it 3 or 4? When I get
4.
a minor burn.
Yep,
4.
4.
Okay, I'll
Yep.
I'll do it. I'll burn.
Minor burn to roll again. 33 otherworldly success.
23.
Holy shit. Okay, this is incredible. And I think this comes from your bloodline, okay? You can describe this however you like, but it does need to be visible because he needs to see that you're fighting against it magically. But what's happening is he's about to cast a truth on your tongue so that you can't lie to him about what it is or where you got it. And he's just doing it very quickly. You see the somehow you know the spell is going off, you know what it does, and you can either push it back onto him or accept it, and the whole room will have it because you've got a 33. This is like
Yeah.
crazy. You can do whatever you want. You can let the spell go off, but have it apply to him as well, or whatever you want. You could also just, with a flare, be like, Neo, no, you don't get to cast spells on me. You know, whatever you want. But it does need to be visual so he sees that you are a spellcaster as well.
Yeah, I think what you see is as this spell is cast on me, I almost instinctually reach for my spellbook at my side and dog ear. I don't even look at the page. I just very quickly open it and dog ear one of the pages. And as I do, this spell, the tapping he is doing in the air is duplicated 3 times. So there's another facing him, one facing Gus, and now he's facing me, so that all of us are under this truth spell.
Oh my God, Akachi's so hot. What does this look like? Because essentially he's casting this spell, and then you just go, oh, actually, sure, I see it, and raise you so everyone in the room plays fair.
Yeah. I think when I dog ear one of the pages of this book, I think one of the pages tears out of the book, and almost like an origami makes a copy of his hands doing this tapping in the air to mimic his casting. Yeah, so I think you see these paper origami hands copying and mimicking his hand gesture, mimicking the spell as well.
And he fully leans back in the chair. You hear the creak of the wood again. Okay, so not that new.
I thought about cancelling it, but I understand wanting to know if I'm telling the truth here. We're bartering, so I think it's fair that we're all
Yeah,
on the same page.
fair enough. I would have offered it for myself, but then again, I wouldn't have if you didn't think to ask. So, all right. God damn it. And you can see he didn't want to say that last part. But he did anyway. He wouldn't have said God damn it, because he can't do that. So he would have said something else, like darn tootin' or something else, but he wouldn't have invoked God's name in vain. Yeah, he would have just said something random, like, broken carrot stick or something ridiculous. And you're like, what the heck? Okay. Go ahead. Finish what you were telling me. It's you found it somewhere?
Yes. I can't say the name of the entity we took it from because the name itself has power, and I'm sure you understand that. But
please.
They're associated with a lot of blood and royalty.
Thrice called Mirror Queen?
What?
Yeah, that's probably the best way to describe it.
And how sure are you?
It doesn't contain her. Something else contains her. We didn't bring that. Anguish, a lot of her anguish, about a century's worth of her anguish is contained in here.
Okay. You're not new at all.
And that's
you.
We're very new, and I think compared to you, probably lacking experience. We've just been thrown into the deep end from the get-go.
I'll say you looked into the mirror, met with this entity, and survived. And not only that, but managed to get 100 years of her anguish and put it in there.
I made a deal with her, and she owes me a favor for doing this. I get to cash in at some point, but
she owes you a favor. Is that on the table?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, then what about that? And he points to the Heartstopper.
I honestly considerably I looked at Gus. I was very nonchalant about this because compared to the crucifix, it just isn't really much. I was having a heart attack, and I transferred the heart attack into the Zod's candy. So it's a heart attack in a candy. I called it the Heartstopper because I thought it was like funny, kind of like a gobstopper.
Everlasting Heartstopper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you have a mentor, patron, anything like that?
No, I've just been...
No, we're with Dumb.
Make a roll, please.
I just nod. I go, yeah, we are with Dumb.
As I go, why did I say that?
Yeah. Mind, please. Your magic stat, which I believe is mind.
That's a failure.
46.
So
would you like to burn?
You know what? I will.
Okay.
On this one.
No.
Well, it isn't just me this time.
100 otherworldly reckoning. Oh, shit.
2 100s?
I can't believe
in
it.
one day. What is going on?
I can't believe
it's
it.
always us too. It's always us too.
It really is.
Oh, I think you see, as soon as you're like, oh, we're with Dumb, he immediately leaps out of his chair and he's like, nope, not doing this today, not dealing with you all, absolutely not. I've had enough of Dumb, I've had enough of you, I've had enough of your boss. None of that's happening today. And he just
Wait, please, I need this.
He's opened the curtains as you're saying, I need this, blah, blah, blah. Oh my God. You can make me a roll, Akachi.
What is this going to be?
This is going to be whatever your magic stat is.
Okay. Do I get any shift for the enticing things I've put on the table?
There is one thing that he is interested in right now. You said it was off limits, but
damn it.
Yeah, if you want to roll,
I knew it.
Yeah, if you want to roll, you may, and he may pause, but he's honest. You've got an honesty spell on him, so you can make your roll. You can do your 10 shift because you do have something he wants. No, you just have something he wants that's tempting him to stop.
So just tempt him to stop. Okay.
Yeah, but this will decide whether or not he will even deal with you with that 100. That's a 4.
4.
That's a 4. So when you say, I need this, he stops and he turns and he looks at you. He takes his spectacles off, folds them up, puts them back in his front pocket. And he takes a deep breath. Okay, but only if that favor is on the table. Because what you're asking me to do is a lot. You can keep the rest of this.
Is it against the rules? What's the damage?
It's not necessarily against the rules per se. I mean, I have certain code of ethics I'd like to follow, so I have some questions that you're going to need to answer. But assuming you go through my test, my interview, and flying colors, then I will do it, but only in trade for that favor from the Queen.
Ask me those questions first.
Fair enough. He takes a deep breath and then closes the curtain again around you and sits back down. Has the object ever belonged to them? The thing you want to put them in?
I built it myself for them, for the explicit purpose to be theirs.
Okay. No names. Whose soul is this?
My brother. My twin brother.
Okay. Makes it easier. Are they alive right now, currently? Dead or conveniently somewhere in between?
They are currently in a mask that I accidentally transferred their soul into in their dying moment.
But you put him in there.
Yes, apparently.
His expression softens for a second as he's looking at you. Okay. Why this object?
I want them to have a body again.
I see. What happens when the object breaks?
I'll fix it.
But it's not going to release anything. It doesn't get released. You want it in here permanently. A permanent...
Oh, you mean like destroyed?
Yes, as in if someone asked me to put this in an amulet and then the amulet broke, what happens to the thing inside? Does it stay in the broken thing, or do you want it to be released?
I think for the first time, Catsi actually thinks about that. Would it be a choice? Is that possible?
For them to decide or for you to decide?
For them to decide.
I mean, I guess it would be more work, but, you know, what you're trading is definitely worth it to me to put in the extra effort. So, yeah, I could make it a kind of a trapdoor type situation where they can choose to go out or stay with it. Okay, yeah, I can do that. But if they choose to stay with it and it breaks, they could get stuck forever. You know, the soul wouldn't be allowed to go wherever souls go. They'd be stuck with a broken thing.
I guess my question back to you, just to know if this is a service I want, especially considering what I'm putting on the table for this.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a one-time choice? Once they decide to stay, they can't later decide to leave?
Unless you do the thing again to move them, yeah. I wouldn't recommend. I know you're newer, and he looks confused by the fact that he's even saying that after everything he's just seen and heard and watched you do. I could potentially leave it open, but you don't want that. It's really unsafe. It's better to put them in there, and then if they need to move again, you know, considering the situation you're with your brother and considering that it is true what you're telling me, then it's safer for them to then just move home if they need to move home again in the future. If you make something that's open, other things can join him in there, and it's just not great.
Okay. And I guess a choice, a trapdoor situation would be fine, even if it's just a
Okay.
make a choice and you're stuck with it.
Okay, and just so we're clear, this is me interviewing you as much as you're interviewing me. If this is a service you want, this is, if I'll perform this. All right.
Yeah.
Should it be able to see?
Yes.
Do you want him to remember how he died?
Yeah.
And how did he die? And he is looking directly at you, eyes boring into your soul here.
He was shot.
And did you do that?
No.
Do you still have contact with the person who did do it?
Technically, yes, we're kind of get a lawsuit going. So yes.
Would you be able to get any articles or items that belong to the perpetrator? Killer?
I could figure it out.
Okay. Would you be able to get the bullet?
I don't know for sure.
Okay.
The casing or what was left in the body?
What was left in the body would be ideal. Casing could probably work. But again, if you got the actual bullet, that would be best.
I can see if I can figure something out.
Okay, and on to the scary ones. And he's gonna reach into his desk now. He opens a drawer, pulls out a composition notebook. Starts flipping through the composition notebook. It's his own handwriting. Again, pulls out his glasses, puts them back on. Why did he even take them off? Lowers them a little bit, is looking through the glasses as he goes, oh yeah, that's right, okay. Are you owning this object?
Right now, yes.
I mean, who
Once-
will own it afterward?
He will.
He will. Okay. Can it refuse commands? Can he refuse commands? You're not.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Okay. Do you want a word that wakes him up?
Do I need a word that wakes him up?
No. These are all. Yes. And he looks at Gus, who's got his hand up.
Is this dangerous? I'm saying things all go well. Awesome. Can this go awry and this is
absolutely.
dangerous and this is a thing that we should have some kind of failsafe for? I'm not saying we do it. I'm just asking for the options.
I mean, it can go horribly wrong. It can be very dangerous, but I'm more asking because I don't like to do this service for people who are just trying to control something, put someone's soul in something and have control over them when they wake up and what they do. And so I like to make sure that they can refuse commands and, kind of have their own. I'm just trying to get a gauge for what you're actually trying to do to your brother here. But yes, typically speaking, people who aren't maybe trying to trap their brother are trying to trap something, and you definitely do want to make sure you've got some safety features involved, demons and stuff. You want to make sure that if you're putting them in something, you've got a way to shut them off and shut them up.
I don't want that. No word to activate or shut him down.
Okay. Oh yeah. And he looks down at his notebook, closes the notebook, takes his glasses off again, holding them in his hand this time, and he says, and I'm assuming they've agreed to this.
Catsi bites their tongue, I think visibly, and quite literally bites their tongue as they have the urge to speak, and it speaks anyway. No, not yet.
Oh, okay. Well, they're gonna need to agree to this, sober, conscious, and using their own, well, I guess they can't use their own mouths to agree to it ahead of time.
Would mine mouth be fine? Sorry, when As I said before, I accidentally transferred him into a mask, but when I wear the mask, he's able to control and move my body like it's his own. While I essentially switch places with him within the mask.
Yeah. That would work. Don't need to do it now. I don't suppose you have the mask with you.
No, I left it. But I can bring it when it needs to be brought and need to get his permission.
Why did you leave it?
Ooh, can't lie.
Yeah.
So sorry.
No, it's perfect. I'm a little bit worried that he will say no. So I've been working on this in the meantime, and I want to show him the finished product before he makes a decision, because I think he'll be hopefully more likely to make the wise decision and say yes, because his life was taken way before than it should have been, and I think it's only fair that he gets a second chance.
The spellmaker sets his glasses down on the desk, folds his hands together on the desk, looks down, and then looks up at you. Midas, I'm sympathetic to your situation, but that is unfortunately a deal breaker for me. Your brother would have to fully consent to this before I would do it, but yes, I can work up a spell, assuming the rest of it is good, but it is going to require some things. So why don't you take my card? He reaches over to a little thing on his desk and pulls out like a card. It literally just says wizard on it. There's nothing else on there. And he hands that to you.
Okay.
And he says, you obviously know where to find me. But the only thing I am willing to trade for is that favor. And your brother's consent. Those are my...
He'll consent. I'll speak to him.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, do we have a deal?
If my brother consents, yes.
Great. Assuming your brother consents, I'll write you a ritual in trade for the favor. And he stands up then and leans over his desk, extending a hand for you.
I'll take the hand.
And as you do, this very instant sharp pain will strike. He seems to wince as well as you are making a deal. And he shakes his head, and then finally, when you are both finally able to release, you look at your hand, and there's just like a light seal that you've seen all around the Devil's Dividend. Kind of like, it's not physically burned into your hand, but it looks like it. Pink flesh, like raised a little bit, and you can feel that, and then it slowly fades away. And he says, yeah, first time doing that. It's always like that. I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This was a deeply uncomfortable experience.
Yeah. It only gets worse from here on out. Midas, Pan, good luck. Fucking dumb.
Thank you, Mr. Wizard.
Yeah, and he just sits down in his chair, and the weird blackout curtain that he put around you will actually just... It won't even open on its own because I don't think he cares, and he's like fucking dumb. But he sits down, and so you kind of have to duck out of the curtain and then leave out of his office, and the door shuts. And then after a second, you're standing there, Akachi looking down at their hand, and Gus just maybe realizing the gravity of asking a question when the truth thing is on. You will notice as soon as you walk out the door too, your tongue starts to feel a little bit itchy. Unfortunately, with his spell, your tongue will remain itchy for the next hour. But you no longer have to tell the truth, but it is kind of like you've been sucking on like a sour candy, and your tongue will probably like look like it's like white or something, and like you've been sucking on a candy, a jawbreaker or something for the last hour. Yeah, I'm just gonna give you guys a moment here outside the door. After a second, you might hear some scattering around and potions and books and some cursing and stuff like that. Nothing, no actual invoking of God's names or anything like that. It's just, you just hear like, son of a toothpick, you know, stuff.
Hey, that's good news, right?
Yeah. I just need to convince Encounter that is good news.
I didn't realize you hadn't spoken about it.
He's stubborn, so I want to at least make it a bit harder for him to be stubborn when he has, you know, a working product in front of him.
Yeah, you want to sell him the finished product, not the promise of it. I understand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and find some alchemy books, see about, you know, learning what I can about that theory I had about the fluid. I mean, obviously, whatever Mr. Wizard says will go, but I imagine being given a ritual is only... We're still gonna have to fill in the blanks, right? So,
Yeah. I think I'll join you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is just a personal opinion, and I think it's up to you two, of course, but I think that when the machine breaks, the soul should move on. Because I agree, it was unjust and unfair, and if you give him this second shot at life, I think it should be a life, and I think when you die, it ends, and I just think it's dangerous to hold on too tight for too long. But that's just my opinion. It's up to you two.
Yeah. I'll talk to him about it. I'll talk to him about it.
Yeah. Let's find some books.
Yeah, let's find some books.
Seeing the two of them walking back down the hallway, the strange names of each shop passing by, last words, consultant, you know, things like that as they pass by. And we join for one final round of 13. Jim and Harry. Harry, can you roll me a D3, please? Just randomly here.
Of course.
Oh my God, you guys have, I was going to say you guys have won and lost and won, and you've lost, you've won, you've lost, you've won again, and you're back to where you left off, because otherwise we'd have to just give you random stuff. So they've been playing in the background while these guys are doing their thing, and you know, they're doing great, but so far they've broken even to what they had when we previously left off with them. Harry is betting 1,000, Jim is betting 500, which I think Harry gave him. Okay. Catsi, would you mind rolling for the house for me? One last round.
Do they roll first?
They do. I'm so sorry. They do roll first.
Yeah.
They do roll first. 2d6s coming in. 6 for Harry. 9 for Jim.
9 for Jim. Okay.
All right. And the house rolls.
The house
Rolls an 8. All right. Who's gonna hit?
I mean, I will. That's a 5, so that's a 13. Or no, it's 11.
Okay.
That's
I was like, holy.
My math went bad there.
Okay. It's 11 though. So that's pretty
was flick
fucking
math.
good. Yep. That was some quick math.
Quick math. Poor math.
Yeah.
I think I'll hit.
Yeah.
All right, 11.
Also,
Oh, that's
11.
fantastic.
11
okay,
as
you're
well.
both
Well,
at
we'll
11.
see. We'll see how
Oh my
fantastic
god.
that is with the house.
All right, let's
Yeah.
see.
So to win, I need to get 5 or less. Oh, well, 5 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
I guess draw wins as well for the house. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh,
5. That's exactly 13.
That's
That's
13, so
exactly
that's a loss.
13. Yep. So that's
Well,
a loss.
not necessarily. If we get a 13, does that override with the
If you get a 13, you win.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yep.
say. I think
Yep.
so.
But the house has done the 13 at the moment. So if you want to try to roll, you can. But
I'm gonna. It's loss, so
Okay.
might as well. That's
Yeah.
a 1, so I could roll again because I got a 12.
I just need a 2.
I needed a 2 as well.
oh my
Oh,
god!
All right. I'm gonna
They
take a
both
wild
rolled
guess.
1.
This is gonna be a 4, which isn't gonna help me. As a 2.
Oh my
that was a
god!
2 I
That's
needed.
what
Still
you needed
about right,
last
just
time.
need
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
more.
You just need
Give me
a 1.
a 1.
Oh, bust. All right. And
Excellent.
so we see the
Can't
two of
win 'em
them like,
all.
oh, you can't win them all.
Now you understand my dilemma. If only somebody gave me some advice.